black ice.
Yeah, man. I said, check me out on BMF. I said, all right, my nigga. He had an air report.
You couldn't see it face.
He was bouncing. But he was at the door. I was like, hey, you supposed to, like Mike Epps. That's how Mike Epps got discovered. Mike Epps got discovered being an extra. Standing in the crowd, making folk laugh. You know what I'm saying? Asserting himself. But my man Ice was I'm just standing up there like he was righteous about. This ain't no real club, man. You ain't got to
took your own serious, man.
You ain't got to go put your pistol back in the car, man. But you had me falling on. You be on.
You would go to your page, Walt. I'm gonna get a share so it can be on your page.
You said what? Oh, okay.
Yeah, go to the page. Hey, what's happening? Welcome to another episode of the Barbershop Show at the podcast. Episode 107. And today, man, goddamn, they say we blessed with the funny, goddamn. That's some of the things he'll say because we like the nada have.
Right,
that's
like
some shit, that's some shit that he'll say too, goddamn. So,
like the nada.
That's right. But right now, man, we got an opportunity, and we here with goddamn legendary Sir Walt.
We in the building.
You might have seen him over there in goddamn Love and Vintage. You might have seen him on Comic View. You might have seen him on Who Got Jokes. You might have seen him on tour with some of the major comics in the goddamn world. But now you can see him right here. So go ahead and go on like it. Go on and share it. This right here, man, hey, it's finna be a live one. It's finna be a live one.
Yes, sir. Come on in. Come on in.
Like they said, church, come on in. Let them use you.
Yes,
Let
sir.
them use you. But yeah, that's crazy, man. The industry just got, who I was just talking to? My man up in Chicago, he was like, man, he said, you know how the old folks is, they hyping up on the social media guy, which is like I tell everybody, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? If that's how you making your money, you know what I'm saying. But don't forget about that. So you got those guys. Those are, like I said, those are the ornamentals of comedy. Guys like myself and other cats, the Tyler Craigs and all that. We was the engine that make the comedy go. You know what I'm saying? Because the social media guy might miss his flight. Who the first person they gonna call? Sir Walt. Hey man, what you doing tonight? Can you come out and blah blah blah? You go out there and do your shit. But as soon as you don't do what they want you to do, then bam, you're on the blacklist. Don't get on the blacklist.
Get on that blacklist, you fucked up, man.
Well, you ain't fucked up, but you got the shit slow down.
Fucked up with them.
Well, but they ain't the only acting in town. You just have to recuperate when we get your shit. You did all.
Yeah,
okay.
so it's on your page now.
Okay.
Hey,
That's the name of the game. Keep working.
Hey, welcome, man. We're finna go ahead and go and get this beautiful talk show / podcast / news story out the way. But we sitting there right now. We just gonna enjoy the moment. Wild laugh, man. Shout out to K1 on the ones.
K1.
And I'm talking about on the editing and the filming. Shout out to Sammy No Nose. Shout out to myself, comedian narrator.
Hold on, Sammy who?
No Nose.
No,
We got him. That's all right.
Dealing with you.
Yeah, and I'm Benny Mac, man. So, hey, Walt, hey, welcome.
What's up, man?
Welcome.
All is well. All is well.
Man.
We in here. Yeah. We in here.
So you could have been anywhere, but tonight,
I'm
you
in
chose
the
to be
house.
with us, man. We
Man.
appreciate it, man.
Family recognize family. You got to come in and do, you know what I'm saying? And I don't do too many interviews, you know what I'm saying? But, when your family calls, you ask you to be a part of something great, you got to be a part of something great, man.
Well, that's right.
Because everybody ain't going to ask you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't going to ask. They going to say, oh, he act like this. He act like that. Like I tell people.
That been established.
Yeah, like I tell people. Just because I don't have nothing, just because I don't say nothing, don't mean I ain't got nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? I just choose not to say it because, in the end, where's it going to get you? You know what I'm saying? Because first thing they go say, oh, he hate. Oh, he bitter. Oh, that's the word I was looking for. He bitter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I ain't never been bitter. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been sweet either. So shout out to P. Diddy. What up, nigga?
Take that.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing to be in the barbershop stories. So it's amazing, man. It's amazing. And you doing your thing, man. You doing your thing.
Well, appreciate it, Walt. Well, hey, I've been watching for a long time. Because one thing about it, I always been fascinated with comedy because it just always was it's a true art form. A lot of people take it like a hustle, but it's a true art form. And a gift to actually have it. But we know they call you Sir Walt. First of all, how long you been in the comedy? What got you into comedy?
I've been doing comedy about 25, 26 years. When I got into comedy, family thing. My aunt, Lady Ruth, she was funny. My uncle was funny. So I guess they passed that trait on to me. I always had a knack for humor, So back in 99, 2000, I said I'm gonna go pro. So I started doing comedy. My man Henry Welch, shout out to Henry. You know what I'm saying? Got me into it because we used to go hoop at Washington School on the court.
You were balling like that,
man? Listen, man, I was bow-legged too, and crossing. Had that left hand. People, unorthodox, and Henry was like, man, you ought to do stand-up. You ought to do comedy. I'm like, what is that? I didn't even know what it was. I used to listen to Richard Pryor like we all did back in the day, sneak and listen to him, but I didn't know what the actual art was named. So he took me on the road with him. We did a show in Mississippi. And it was a white club, so we did the club, and when we got down there, I saw all the white people. I said, man, what I'm saying? What you want me to do? He said, man, just do what you do on the basketball court.
That's why, hold up, before we go too far, that's why I was just finna ask you. He just broke out and asked you, come do some comedy, or what you had to talk so much shit on the court?
I was on the court, just laying it down. You couldn't hardly hoop.
Sound crazy.
Yeah, you couldn't hardly hoop because I got to, laughing and shit, but I'm hooping,
Because people don't know that out there playing sport, almost like the card table.
Yeah. So we would do, so on the court, so he was like, man, you ought to do comedy. I ain't even know what it was. So he took me to Tuscaloosa. We did a white club, with the flow. It wasn't even no flow, like the dirt. You know what I'm saying? One of them hee-haw type shits. And so I did it. So he was like, when I got down there, you got stage fright, you don't know what to do. So he was like, man, just do what you do when you doing on the court. So I'm like, all right. So I go out there, man, do my little thing, and got a standing ovation from the white people, and they toted me off the stage like I had kicked
the
like I kicked the last field goal.
Like Ryan just told you off that hole.
Right. I was like, man, this is the shit. So I started
First show.
And then, so they toted me off that motherfucker, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck? So from that on, as they say, a star was born. You know what I mean? So, and then you get into the business. You learn about this. You learn about that. But see, my improv is like superior. I can get up on stage. I have a routine, but I don't like to be routined. You know what I'm saying? I like to, venture off. Whatever the audience give me, I take it, and I roll with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just been a blessing, man. It's just like when I say a blessing, it's been a blessing because where I came from, growing up in Love Village, you know what I'm saying? Most of the guys that I know at this age, your mom used to say, they either dead and gone. You know what I'm saying? But growing up in the hood and goddamn learning how to do comedy, it just saved me from the streets because, I tried to sell dope and everything, but that didn't work because, I was too nice.
Was y'all learn how to do comedy out there, or was y'all niggas cracking?
No, we were cracking. We were cracking, with the crack, what I'm saying? But no, just, just doing it. Just janking on the corner. And like I said, by being who I was, nobody ain't really fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? But I did my shit because, but that's been, like I said, I got stories and stories where motherfuckers standing around janking, but nobody won't jank with Sir Walt. I'm like, I don't know.
Ain't nobody respond to what you going.
Yeah, and then goddamn, so we used to do, used to try to sell dope, but then, like I said, I got my passion from my mom, you know what I'm saying? And I'm out selling dope, and the crackhead coming with all kind of story. And I'm like, oh man, here you go. I felt sorry for him. You know what I'm saying? So I said, this ain't me. So like I said, then when my guy introduced me to comedy, I started doing comedy, man, and just built a name for myself, off the scratch, you know what I mean? And then Comic View came around, you know what I mean? And got an opportunity to do Comic View, so, just got on that and did, the natural ability that I got is impeccable to be able to just come up with it, you know what I'm saying? I call myself the Tupac of comedy, because I can go, you know what I'm saying? If you give me the mic, you know what I'm saying? I can go.
You said Lubman Village.
Yeah.
So you talking about Lubman Village areas or what that? Parker?
Yeah. Class 87 Parker. What up?
That's what time it is.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then from Park, you know, being the class clown. You know
that's
what
what
I'm
I was
saying?
saying. Was you known for getting down? Lunch room.
Come on now.
Classroom.
Man, listen, they used to come from other classes to our lunchroom period. You know, because they know, goddamn, me and my guy Doc had thick glasses. You know, Doc glasses was so thick he looked like he underwater. But anyway, so and we used to, I'm talking about just, man, and it was a blessing. And, you know, just built that reputation from high school to now, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's just been a true blessing to be able to do something that you love that comes naturally. It ain't, I can wake up out of deep sleep and do a set, you know what I'm saying? That's how natural I am with the comedy, you know what I'm saying? And write and create, you know what I'm saying? It's just been a blessing to be able to do that. So when I did Comic View, I think I'm the only one from Comic View, did Comic View for like 3-4 years straight, you know what I'm saying? Back then, you know. And got on First Amendment with my man Doug Williams. We did First Amendment up in D.C. I did crowd warm-ups and stuff. So the reputation was building, you know what I'm saying? It was building back in those early 2000s, mid-2000s and everything. Then my health kind of got me, caught up with me. Brought in 13, you know, 2013. I had a tumor removed from my head. You know what I'm saying? So God was good on that. I kept me in. But you know me, being a true comedian, I'm making jokes about that. You know, just didn't know I was that close to death. You know what I mean? But hey, I'm here to, you know, be on this platform tonight. So all is well. You know what I'm saying?
Did you die, boy? Been laying over the smoke on his face.
Been like this.
Right on.
They say, is he smiling? Is he smiling? Yeah, you know.
You think before you were cracking on in high school and in the gym coming to the film?
Oh, yeah. You know, yeah. I'm going to look over there and put a mirror. They put a mirror to your nose. Oh, he gone.
Make sure this joker's
But
gone.
most of my high school people that I graduated, you know, went to school with, they like, you know, they love it.
Yeah, everybody
you know,
cool,
they love it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember we had our...
A lot of folks don't be with that cracking shit.
But listen, we had our first class reunion, and you know, I cracked on everybody. I ain't been back since. I ain't been back. They were like, hell no,
Don't
man.
even tell that nigga what we doing.
Yeah, what we doing. But, you know, it's all in fun, man.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
I love everybody. I ain't got no gripes against nobody for not doing what they expect me to do. But I wasn't expected to make it this far, you know, because of, you know, the way I came up, you know, with my family and everything. You know, I wasn't expected to do this, but I shocked a lot of them, you know what I'm saying, by making a name for yourself, getting on TV, you know, because most of them thought I was going to take after my pops, you know what I'm saying. My pop was a straight gangster, you know what I'm saying. But I took after my mom, you know, she, you know, loving, caring, and, you know, so that turned me around right there. But, you know, I still pop a nigga, you know what I'm saying. You know, shit, you know, I tell jokes, I ain't one, goddamn, you know. And every time then, I had to pull that back, you know, because I don't want nobody to see that side of me, you know. So I just been a humble, you know, guy, you know, trying to make it in this industry, man. But like I said, lately, it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I think I should be on the road every weekend from just off recommendations, you know what I'm saying? But niggas don't want to recommend you for gigs, you know what I'm saying? Because they can't follow that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Well, two things for me. Well, first, before we go too far, how did you come up with your stage name?
Henry.
Well, okay,
Yeah,
so
Henry.
he gave it to you, or it was something you just like, you know what? Sir Walt.
No, Henry, you know, he made the suggestion and he gave me the details of it. He said, well, you're like a court gesture. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, nigga, you Sir Walt. I was like, nigga, yeah, Sir Walt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You ain't get no money for that, nigga.
Yeah, one time.
I'm just letting you know, nigga. You know, because I gave you some shit too. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, he gave, you know, we what they say, we collaborated on it. You know what I'm saying? And, but like I said, that's my cat. You know what I'm saying? And I got mad respect for Henry. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Now, speaking on collaborating, you know, I guess getting in it. Now, a lot of people, you know, they talk about spitting jokes and all type shit like that. So, if it's a comedian that you cool with and y'all collaborate on something, if both of y'all use it, who get that joke up? Or do y'all go back and say, hey, man, I ain't going to use it. Or I'm going to use it when you ain't using it. How would that go? Because I think a lot of people, sometimes you can be around people and y'all be communicating. And some of it can be a nigga joke just kind of throughout the conversation. If they go off and use that, would they be considered stealing?
Yeah. because the premise came from you.
Yeah.
I've had so many comics, you know, bite my premises, bite my, you know, my little hooks and everything, you know. But at the time, you know, I remember Dave Chappelle not too long ago said, make sure you tape everything. If I'd have taped everything back when I was taping, when I should have taped, I had a lot of evidence of stealing and borrowing and you know, rearranging, you know what I'm saying? But if I said, Sir Walt, hey,
Bite.
but yeah, you know, but my motto is don't bite, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you need me to write for you, just, you know, hire me.
Yeah.
You know, but these niggas so bold, you know, your jokes will go on the road for you. You know what I'm saying? My joke.
Technicals, we biting is plagiarism.
Yeah, hey, your jokes will go on the road for you. I had a joke about 2 weeks ago called me from Miami. You know what I'm saying? I said, who you with? He said, don't worry. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what
Say
the
they
fuck?
ain't want to snitch
Yeah, but that's how I be. You know, when you're talented and creative and don't know it, you know what I'm saying? You find yourself in those situations. I used to do this spot back in the day up in Atlanta called Frozen Palace. I mean, no, Frozen something shit.
Ain't the Frozen Palace,
No, not that's the script club, nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Frozen some shit by my man Sean, Big Sean used to have that motherfucker. Used to go up in there, Tyler, all us. I used to go up in that bitch, and when I say rip, just tear the whole motherfucker down. You know what I'm saying? But never recorded it. You know what I'm saying? And I used to leave jokes on the floor, and when I leave, nigga come in there and sweep them up. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, they doing your shit. You know what I'm saying? And ain't paying homage. You know what I'm saying? So I've learned to not do certain shit in certain you know, from that back then. You know what I'm saying? Because the simple fact is, motherfucker, like I said, your jokes are going to roll for you. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's a hard game. And as long as you recognize, that, you know, and hey, got to give a shout out to my man, Sir Walt. You know what I'm saying?
Like
but
that.
niggas don't do that. Niggas goddamn, as a nigga goddamn stole one of my jokes. You know, the joke I used to say when I run, would you give your pistol? How you run? Nigga said, I did a shoulder nigga, and he did the joke. And I confronted him, you know what I'm saying? You know, the nigga said, you hold your pistol down, I hold my pistol up. I should have shot that fuck nigga. I should have got rid of that nigga, you know. And the nigga still from me today. You know what I'm saying?
Did he hold the pistol up though?
Yeah, he hold it up. And
that's
the difference. That's the difference. Man, go ahead.
But
And hold on. And the thing is, what they don't realize is that whatever I write, it's like a child. If you write it, give birth to it, no matter if it's years later, if somebody said it, I'm gonna have a recall. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's what one of the motherfuckers told me. I had did a show up in Macon, Georgia, and did a bit, and looked on a nigga TikTok. He did it verbatim. You know what I'm saying? And the joke was, you know, the motherfucker had so much makeup on, when you take it off, the whole look like Danny Glover. The niggas,
I heard a few niggas use that.
Listen, let me tell you. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah. My jokes are out there.
They might change the person instead
of
Danny Glover.
Yeah. But that's what it is. My jokes are going to roll for me. And that's why. Yeah, that's why a motherfucker be like, where you been? I talked to my guy, Shy, Damon Williams. He was like, man, where you been? I'm still out here, but, you know, my shit is traveling. You know what I'm saying? So, if you know what I'm saying?
You're booking the jokes,
yeah,
not you.
Man, listen, let me tell you something. Your jokes are going to roll for you. You know, especially if you're talented. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mind. You know, I was at the start on a couple of months ago. Cat came in, one of my guys, you know what I'm saying? I said, let me go out here and check him out. He did one of my jokes. I know me and him ain't worked together goddamn in a minute.
That's hard.
So when I said like, wow, so I am. So that just confirmed it. I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I am right. You know what I'm saying? All these years, I was right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but
and then you hate to see shit like that too.
Yeah, and then you not reciprocating.
No shout out.
And then fuck shout out. Book me. Put me on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I am that nigga. That I call myself now the Bigfoot of comedy. You know what I'm saying? Because most people have heard of me, but ain't seen me. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing right there. And motherfucker might say, Sir Walt got an ego. Nah, man, I'm 100, man, when it comes to it. I should say a lot of stuff, but I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I've been in the game a long time. I done seen it all. So if I start talking, you know, you think Cat Williams goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I had to goddamn have a security out my door, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good because what the Lord has told me, no matter what, you still gonna win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know.
And then, and then sometimes it's necessary to go through that you hate it. Because some of the people you might admire that was cool with, it turned out what it didn't need to be.
Yeah.
But imagine if it was millions of dollars. You might have killed them.
Yeah.
So sometimes it'd be good to see that, man. And it all come back around.
Mm-hmm.
And going back to what you were talking about with the joke stealing or the joke borrowing.
Mm-hmm.
See, a lot of people, man, I heard a dude tell me this, man, early on. He said, when you do open mics or doing spots, get spots, he said, man, do a joke you've been doing, but add another twist to it.
Yeah.
He was like, but don't say a lot of new shit, because niggas steal quick shit.
Yeah.
Like you said,
your hooks and shit.
They gonna take. They're like in the music.
Yeah, because your hooks. Because like I said, I work out. One of the popular comedy club, the club in the city, told me, I can't host because motherfucker can't follow me. I can't feature because motherfucker can't follow me. I done work with everybody, damn near, from Monique to Bruce to Earthquake to whoever used to come out in the Stardom, which they still do back in the day, right around the 10, 12, 15, you know what I'm saying? I done work with everybody. There ain't nobody ever called my goddamn phone and say, man, let me take you on the road. You know what I'm saying? Because only thing I need to get with the right motherfucker to take me on the road. Just take me around the country one time. I can stand on my own then. You know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers ain't gonna do that because they don't want that worker. Because when you go to, in my position, you working. Mm-hmm. They don't want the work in front of you. They want that guy that, you know what I'm saying, that soft dude, that little subtle, almost funny. Might be funny. I am, you know what I'm saying? So they'll go on the road, you know what I'm saying? But I don't hold it against it because that's your choice. Yeah. That's your shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't want to take me, I understand. But you can't.
I understand.
I understand. Yeah. But you can't even recommend me for shit. I know I can't go on the road with you. Because what I bring to the stage, but you can't recommend me.
So Walt, with your history in the business and dealing with and working with so many different comedians, male and female, some major, some A-list right now. Yeah. Have you reached out to some? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey man, what's happening? This Walt boom? Or have you not got in touch with them? And like, well, how would that go? Because some people would say, okay, I'm hearing Walt say this, but has Walt reached out to him?
Listen, my arm ain't that long. You know what I'm saying? I reached out to all the ones that I thought. Now the ones that I got connection with, I reach out to them. But the ones I don't have connection with, I don't reach out because I ain't got that connection. Yeah. But I'm just beefing off, you know me. You see what I'm saying? You know me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no social media baby, you know what I'm saying? Because that ain't my era. But the ones that's out still making money that came, you know what I'm saying, in my time, my man, I'm gonna tell you, my man Michael Blackson and my guy McGriff, that rode Blackson all the time. Yeah. We did me and Griff go back. We did the Bay Area back in the day.
Oh, okay.
We did the Bay.
With the spy.
Yeah, we did the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? They put 45 comedians up in front of me one night. I still moved on to the next. You know what I'm saying? Because that was with me back then. I don't chase it no more like that, but that was me back then. I said I love the camaraderie that he has with Michael Blackson because everywhere Michael Blackson go, he take it home. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's what I've been looking for. That dude to say, hey man, come on, go on the road with me. Go on the road for me. And I tell him, just take me on the road for a year. Then I could be able to stand on my own because I know in that year I've been and created more. I'm at the point now that I write so good and I create so good that I could do a different show every night. You know what I'm saying? That's how my talent is. That's how genius I am when it comes to comedy. But I don't, and then I heard him, oh, he do the same joke. You wonder why. You know what I'm saying? You wonder why I do the same joke. I'm not finna do my best shit for $200. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get this guy, what they call it in Vegas, you gonna get my residence joke. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not finna do that because the way things is now, motherfuckers be standing backstage, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying?
With that phone out.
Yeah, but then they'll say, oh, he forgot. That's the guy who I was talking about had stole the shit. He told me, he said, oh man, you be doing so much shit that you be forgetting. Because I could go up on stage, and do an unconscious 45 minutes. and then get off stage, be like, what the hell I did? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But them niggas know what I did. They writing down shit, you know what I'm saying? And then so, but you know, and but yeah.
Then they cover that whole motherfucking sticker note.
Listen, and be like, he said at 8:30, he said this, but it's all good because that let me know how genius I am when it comes to this shit.
Yeah.
And this is my first interview doing it in a long time, but I feel great about sitting up here talking because now I'm fucking around and say something, and then you know it go viral. But I don't want to go viral like that. I want to go.
Shop Stories, the podcast.
Yeah, I want to go.
Sir Walt in the house, man.
For
Y'all
definitely.
check us out, baby.
I want to go viral just off my talent and my humbleness to different folks. I ain't trying to upstage nobody.
Yeah.
But when they say coming to the stage, goddamn, I'm gonna come to the
job.
stage. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't handle that, if I can't be on the road with you, you know, then just recommend me. You know what I'm saying?
But see, sometimes I think a lot of that should be within themselves and what type of people they are.
Mm-hmm,
Because to me, the way I look at comedy, man, you got all different type of comics.
Mm-hmm,
Like, I'm going to tell you one comic I remember just off the top,
Mm-hmm.
just when I think of being a different comic. What's my man name? Rod Man.
Oh yeah.
Like his style of comedy, just think about what he was doing.
Yeah, different.
It was like, you know what, because regardless who was up, that nigga was still funny.
Yeah.
He did him.
Yeah.
Corey Holcomb.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Another beast.
To me, knowing comedy is like, for him to do the type jokes he did, I'm like, well, how many hard nights he had
Yeah.
before he said,
Yeah.
I'm going to make him rock with this shit.
Yeah, yeah. And
So-
that, but the thing is with that and him, they had a way to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, they my man who the first guy you said? Rodman. Rodman won Last Common Standing. Was on that, you know, one of the finals or something. You know, so he had that avenue. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, when I was out in it, we went to LA, we did the comedy thing, the chocolate, you know.
Chocolate Sundays.
Listen, man, I went in there and come on, and just did Sir Walt. You know what I'm saying? You should have saw how many motherfuckers scrambling trying to hate, you know, oh, who that? He doing the same shit. Listen, Richard Pryor, I say this, Frankie Beverly ain't made a new album, you know what I'm saying? And yet still, you make me happy. So why would I go out there and expose my new shit to some motherfuckers that ain't even made, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
So, but I ain't no pussy ass motherfucker. I call a motherfucker, hey man, what up? You know, hey man, you know what I'm saying? You know, but when you call a motherfucker, they make you seem like you're desperate or you. No, I'm just trying to get on, man. I don't want to sit on this talent and waste it. Yeah, I don't want to sit on it, you know, forever. I'm just, and then people say, well, you can do it yourself with social media. Yeah, you can. You know what I'm saying? But if you got somebody already down, you know what I'm saying?
It ain't nothing to.
Yeah. Hey, man, put Sir Walt on, put him da-da-da-da-da, and then you do your shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you recommend me and I get up there and I don't do it, that's on me.
Yeah.
But at least
You
you gave me the opportunity. And that's all I've been asking for the last, and then my health, my health came into play. So ever since I've been trying to get my health back together, I've been calling them. It ain't nothing me to call a nigga and say, hey man, hey man, what up? You know what I'm saying? But now the social media comedians that took over, and these clubs don't want nothing but them. But like I said, the ones that keep the engine that you could call at the spur of the moment, hey man, such and such ain't coming in. I need you to come out. You go out there and rock that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But you don't get paid what they pay. They gonna pay you what the night is. You know what I'm saying? But I take it. You know what I'm saying? Because I like performing. Yeah. But sometimes liking to perform kind of, fuck you up. You see what I'm saying? Because now, he'll come out and do it for this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nah, that ain't the case. I'm doing it because I love it. Yeah. You taking advantage of me because I love it. You know what I'm saying? And then if I go to being my natural self, then they going to have problems. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Oh, he bitter. He a gangster. You know what I'm saying? Because,
like I said, that wrong.
Yeah, because that's why how I grew up. You know what I'm saying? Fighting, you know what I'm saying, in the street, busting, you know what I'm saying?
Running with the pistol.
Running with the pistol. That's why I got the joke from. Running with the pistol, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I've always tried to stay humble. And then I got rubbed the wrong way so many times that I should snap, you know what I'm saying? I have a legitimate beef to snap, but I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because I always say, what that gonna get you? You know what I'm saying? So I stay humble. And I'm a man, I speak my mind, and sometimes that gets you in trouble. Like what we was talking about. I said something about a cat, but I was just being honest. You know what I'm saying? But then I said next time I see the cat, I'm just tell, hey man, my bad. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mean it like that. But being, like a producer or something like what you do, if a motherfucker ain't funny, you might say it in your mind, but I'm outspoken. You know what I'm saying?
In that particular show, you were producing.
That was my shit.
Put that together yourself.
Yeah, and then I have people that close to me, kind of turned on me because of my shit. You know what I'm saying? Now I put everybody on. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker might say, "Well, sir, I don't want to put you on because of the price on." Let me be the judge of that. Call me, at least offer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me turn you down. You know what I'm saying? But that's the way they try to play. Like I ain't got no mind. If you got a mind, you thinking just like I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? And then when it don't come to you like you're supposed to, you're like, hold on, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I've been all these years, humble, ready to go at any given time. You know what I mean?
But Walt, I think what the comedy business have become, man, it became almost like the rap game.
Mm-hmm.
It's like now, because when social media hit, you remember when Vine was one of the first ones, where you was doing a little 6-second video. So even if a person wasn't a comedy, they were doing what people would be considered funny shit. So that classified them as a comedian.
Yeah.
So a lot of people started seeing the attention that people was getting, and boom, I'm a comedian, especially if they got the views. So the professionals, it started being from shit, you want $1,000, and this dude want $1,000. They're gonna go with the guy with the numbers because of the popularity opposed to the talent.
Yeah, because that's the new wave.
Yeah, that's the wave. But I can see it really easing back around because a lot of time, and social media, I think it does its part in this thing, but it ain't always it's cracked up to be because people buy numbers, it's fake numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of this shit.
And then see, I ain't know that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I ain't know that.
There's a lot of that going on.
So tomorrow, I'm
I'm
gonna purchase me some goddamn numbers. You know what I'm saying?
But you can almost tell somebody to purchase. Like I done seen people with 700,000 followers and make a post and have 22 likes. That's impossible.
Yeah, exactly.
That's impossible. If you got 700,000 followers, everything you drop should be in the mid to high hundreds. 12, 1300 should be all over. But if you done bought all those followers, they dead followers.
Yeah,
they
but like you said, the certain spots they ain't looking at that. They looking at okay, you got that, but then you get those cats on a show with a veteran. You got a minute and a half funny video, but then when you get up with some veteran stand-up comedians, stage presence and everything, you ain't got but 15 good minutes, but you the headliner. You know what I'm saying? Because my girl told me a couple of weeks ago, at your show, she said, some girl said that you said that she wasn't funny, but she wasn't. You know what I'm saying? She just had the views, in the
Your opinion.
Yeah, that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Now, but if Sir Walt said, he hate, I ain't, bitch, I'm just telling you what time it is. You know what I'm saying? And this is a good platform because I'm getting loose. That by the end of the night, I'll be cussing the motherfucker out. You know what I'm saying?
What you did on social media that day was funny.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
To some people.
And people
To the people that thought it was.
Yeah.
And see, and it's kind of like it's a triple-edged sword. Because on one hand, as a promoter, if you ain't into comedy, you into throwing shows, you like, hey man, these niggas want to see him?
Yeah.
$40 ticket,
Bam.
1,000 people.
Yeah, because it's about the numbers and the money.
Going to the wall.
About the money. Yeah.
But us doing actual comedy is almost like, man, I like to make the crowd rock. I like to get on stage, talk shit with them. But a lot of them would make one round, some of them two.
Yeah.
And after that, the crowd died.
And like I said, I know a lot of young comedians. I ain't seen them come and go. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worked with a lot of them. I saw some comedians goddamn start off 2 years in the game, be like, what? And then that third year, they fire. You know the reason they fire? Because they got the mask on. They robbing everybody. You know what I'm saying? But if I say something, then I'm wrong. Yeah. And then, like I said, I heard every motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? From and that stock jokes, to original jokes, to borrowing a joke. You know what I'm saying? And then this is the thing with me. If I'm gonna borrow a joke, or rehearse, or recreate a joke, I'm gonna recreate from a motherfucker that made it. You know what I'm saying? A superstar. I ain't gonna borrow from a motherfucker that you didn't work with every week. You know what I'm saying? You on the same show.
But it's
you know what I'm saying?
But it's easier though, Walt. Cause think about it. If everybody running, let's just say, if Walt reaches 30 cities and most of them across the South. But this nigga nationwide, and he's from the West Coast. He can steal your shit and go, and once it gets so big, you the thief.
Listen, I ain't been in that scenario. Listen, nigga, I done been on a show in Selma and I know this nigga gonna be in Chicago. I done rip Selma up. You don't think that nigga gonna do my joke? You don't think that nigga? You have to say it like that. You don't think that nigga gonna do my joke? You know what I'm saying? So back to your jokes are going to roll for you. You know what I'm saying? They out of there. So I don't. And I used to go to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying, to do shit. And I was on the show with a nigga, and the nigga was doing similar. You know what I'm saying? So when I got up there to do my shit, the club owner looking at me like. You know, no, nigga, this me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always do me. I don't give a fuck who done it before. I'm gonna do me. You know what I'm saying?
I want to ask you earlier. Do you think, even though these guys take these jokes, they may be seasoned comedians? Yeah. Do you think that the originator of the joke still can't nobody hit it off like him, or just depending on who that person is? Yeah. You can't tell my joke like I can.
Yeah. You know, I can only dress it up like I can. But the thing is, my joke come with a 3-piece. You know what I'm saying?
I got
you know, your joke.
You can go so many ways off.
But then you gonna tell my joke, but you're missing the tie. You see what I'm saying? Or you're missing the vest. But only I can tell it the way it's supposed to be told because I wrote it.
But see, sometimes niggas be trying to survive for the night.
Yeah.
Because I've seen guys do that. I've seen a cat do that, and I remember coming to him. I said, "Hey, you gonna use my shit?"
Yeah,
they were like, I said, "Well, that's a gonna tell." That nigga said,
"Yeah,
I was in trouble."
Yeah,
they go to the first thing they can remember.
He was like, because it was something like well, it gonna catch their attention right.
But Mac, check this out.
You fucked me up when you did that.
Yeah, but check this out. That's what I'm saying on the other level. You know what I'm saying? Of comedy. You know, if a nigga know you funny, and a nigga get in a tight, they gonna think of the funniest nigga in that second. They gonna think of the funniest nigga they know and do his bit.
They already got you in the bullpen warming up.
Yeah,
you already in the bullpen.
Listen, that's what I've been running into my whole career. Yeah. I've been that comedian that that motherfuckers know I'm the GOAT. They know I can go. So if they get in a jam, I'm in Tupelo, Mississippi. Yeah. They're in LA on the showcase.
Sir Walt rolling.
Listen. And then they come to that, and the first, and that's what they're coming. They're gonna think of that number one joke, the number one premises from who they ain't gonna think who it's from or who originated. They just gonna think of that moment right then. Bang.
And they going with
it.
Because you're a thief, you just stealing. You ain't thinking, you just taking.
Yeah, because you in that bind.
Yeah, you just taking.
I need something right now. Yeah. And who is the funniest nigga I know that ain't who is the funniest nigga I know that they don't know?
But you know what kill them though? You know what kill them though? Is that once you do some shit like that, because I don't agree with that stealing. Mm-hmm. Once you do it and it hit hard, they're going to start doing it on the regular. Yeah. So one day y'all end up on the same show. Listen. And that's his biggest joke.
No. Check this out. Listen, let me tell you something. I done went out to shows just to see, you know what I'm saying? You know, how it is. Because a motherfucker come to you and say, nigga, I ripped last night, I ripped. Yeah. And then when you do a show with them, you like, for real? The reason they can't rip because you there. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm telling you, man, I ripped. Nigga, I killed their ass last night. Then you be on the show with them, you like, for real? You dead? Yeah, the reason you rip because you use my shit, you use my premise. You actually act like me that night. You know what I'm saying? Nigga,
out about the experience.
That nigga stole my whole shit. You know, nigga came out there with the fat stomach and everything, man. I said, nigga, that's me. Yeah, taking blood pressure better than everything. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is with me. And like I said, I don't hold no grudge because I'm always right. I'm always creative. So you can take that. Not necessarily take it like that, but hey, I'm gonna rewind though, because when I see it, now I know you. You know what I'm saying? Now I see you. You see what I'm saying? The reason I'm not out the way I should be is because of I'm a little lazy. But the main reason is goddamn niggas doing my shit. And if you went and ripped and not half your shit, but you said your demeanor was my shit. No, that's why I said I can't understand why I ain't being recommended for shit. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason to come to it because these niggas doing, you know what I'm saying? That's all. It might be something different, but I'm saying this is my opinion. Now if it's something different, my bad. You know what I'm saying? But from what I see, you know what I'm saying?
But most comedians too, man, from what I know, they travel in their class, so to speak.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like how you say the young guns, a lot of them they running together.
Yeah.
That's they up and coming, open mics and shit. Then you got Veterans who in this gun, then you got the veterans who you ran with.
Yeah.
A lot of, I don't know, I guess it is the connection lost? Because, of course, we're in Birmingham, which means you got Ricky Smiley.
Roy Wood.
You got Roy Wood. You got Funny Man.
Yeah.
Here, you got Henry Wells, even though he ain't really here, but Henry
The
Wells.
legend, as it,
You got, then, of course, you got some younger cats that's real popular on social media, and they pretty good at what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, have you linked up with some of them or reached out to some of them?
The younger cats?
Yeah.
No, I haven't reached out to any younger cats. The only person I'm bugging with is you on that tip. You know what I'm saying? Because the simple fact is, the younger cats don't respect, me, the way I think they should. And that's their prerogative, you know what I'm saying? Because, as long as I respect myself, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then they know, if they book me, I got to pack a lunch tonight because we're going to work. You know what I'm saying? Because like we was talking about Charles White, that guy, Charles White. When I heard he was a comedian, I'm like, what? You messing the game up for real. Now your opinion and how you bring it, that's you. You know what I'm saying? But to label yourself a comedian, nah, man, you messing it up for, other comedians, and myself, you know what I'm saying, that's trying to really get back out on the road, you know what I'm saying, and do his thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the difference is, you know what I'm saying?
The conversation is
a conversation is, and then because like I said, I don't knock the cat because some of the shit he say, I saw him on one little bit, he said some shit, I was like, okay. About he was talking about the government and don't vote and you should the legislators, stuff like that. I said, okay, I can get with that, but all that other shit, nah, man, I ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? Especially because he did a show here in Birmingham, I ain't hear nothing about crookeds. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like Young Cat, I don't put too many young cats on shows because of the simple fact that they steal your shit. You know what I'm saying? And then they look at you like they didn't. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, you ain't get this funny. Monday, you was garbage Monday. Then Thursday, you fine. You know what I'm saying? Go on with that. I don't give a fuck who you run with. You know what I'm saying? The proof is in the pudding.
But see, Walt, and then I don't think people realize, man, when you allow, I ain't gonna say allow, but when people get into any profession by the droves strictly for the money, that shit water it down.
Oh yeah.
So when people trying to book, and this whether it's rap, R&B, neo soul, live bands, comedians, or whatever, when people start trying to book them now, it's almost like the value been brought down.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because now when you say, man, what you charge, you be like, well, shit, man, I can do 500. Oh shit, man, said 100.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
for real.
Yeah, but that's what
I didn't say what call it.
Yeah, so that's what I've been running. Yeah. I was running into that mid 2000. You know what I'm saying? You'll set your price. Well, such and such do it for okay, call it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not finna lower my price. I done lowered it enough. You know what I'm saying? I done gave away free tickets enough. It's time to pay. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no insurance. My toe hurt and everything. I'm trying to goddamn get mine. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. They don't want to respect you. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. They don't want to respect you, but they want you to respect them. That's crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Cause I know when you're a vet in the game, like I said, I had music background, but comedy, entertainment, all the same. You want respect because of your accomplishment, the things you've done, the roads you done traveled, the experience you done had, the stages you done rocked, right? You know what I'm saying? I know you say you started late 90s, early 2000s, you were rolling. First show they told me like March picks you up out of there. So I didn't want to just take the conversation away from
I ain't saying you lying. I just said the hard shit.
What they said, on my mama, on my hood. I was like that because that was the first experience. I ain't never experienced that before. So I knew then that was what I was supposed to be doing. You know what I mean?
But okay, right now, that you knew that was what you supposed to be doing. All right, and we do know. Man, you hit the big screen. You hit Comic Views, some shows. We all sit up and watch, hey.
And was proud.
Sitting back at night, blowing our blunt, eating our dinner, watching. But that gap between that show you got told it off, that first show, how long before you hit Comic View?
No,
after that. How long after that?
I started professional in 2000.
Okay.
Comic View I did, I think 2005, 6, 7, and 8.
Right.
You know what I'm
Comic
saying?
View is a BET classic. If y'all don't know what it is,
so you know,
YouTube, do whatever.
And what's the only one from Birmingham that did it those consecutive years? You know what I'm saying? So if I went back, you know, it's like, you know, now I'm getting into my mind. Because like then, you know, you just living life. I'm living the improv life. I'm just doing what I need to do. And then as you get older, you go to thinking back to, damn, I am this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then so I look back and see all the things that I've accomplished. You know, now
resume.
Now I'm to my horn now. You know, back then I was just a get along. Okay,
resume is mouth.
Yeah. So now I'm going back in my mind. I'm like, okay, damn, I did this, I did that. You know what I'm saying? So and then now, you know, people don't look at that because all the social media stuff come out. But I still who I say I am. Because if I wasn't, why would I say I am? That's Rocky. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting back into. You know, I'm getting back into me. You know what I'm saying? Learning that I am who I say I am. I can go. You know, I can produce comedy.
You
know,
I write. Watching that motivational speak on YouTube
listen,
about
let
4
me tell
o'clock
you
in the
something.
morning.
I'll tell you,
That nigga fast.
And
Comic
then,
View 106 and
yeah.
5. It was Rap City. It was Yo MTV Rap.
And then writing. I got into writing. When my man Ricky did, when he hosted those 2 years BET Comic View, I was a writer. And got writer credit for it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know I was
credentials.
Yeah, I was a puncher. You know. I write the joke, but then they'll be like, okay, we
Punch
need.
it up.
Hey, Walt, what? They'll come to me and say, hey, Sir Walt, what we need to do to make this funny? Huh? We run with it. You know what I'm saying?
So that's you actually did these things for comedy, BET comedy.
Yeah, got the writer's credit. So you know, like I said, I could write for anybody. You know what I'm saying? But not having the opportunity, not being in the right circle, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because you know, you don't want nobody don't want to take nobody don't want you to take their plate off the table. Yeah. So if they know you fine, they ain't gonna righteous, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, man, you need to get this guy. But if you was a humble and great-hearted person, you be, man, Sir Walt, man, he a good writer, man. You know, he.
You gonna pass that work on,
you know. And then I'm so talented with it, I can make up some stuff before the show. I remember I did this show with nephew Tommy down in Dothan. You know, that's when that bean, green, potatoes, jack. You know, I you know, hey, came out with it. Tommy came. He said, man, can you know, can I use that? I said, yeah, you know, just, you know, being me again, not being business. Yeah, go ahead, you know, just holler at me. You know, he did it at the Essence Festival. What I heard, you know what I'm saying, ripped it. You know, supposed to be got back with me. Y'all got the cricket sound. You see the cricket. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, and then I saw him, you know, years later, whatever. But I ain't holding no grudge, you know. Just recommend me, man. Just recommend me. You know what I'm saying? For something.
Just look back out. Just look back out. That's where we from. I look out, you look out.
Well, I got a whole host of things I want to say because I be wanting clarity for people they can hear too. Like, all right, one, when you did the major networks, what did you feel like what it did for your career? One, and two, do you feel like you took advantage of all the opportunities that came from it?
I didn't take advantage of all the opportunities that came to me, you know what I'm saying, because I was into myself, you know what I'm saying, you know, doing things that I shouldn't be doing, and my focus wasn't on my career at the time. So like what I say, I'm at where I'm at because of me. But I could tell the story of different, you know, ways, you know what I'm saying? Because if I would have been given the opportunity when I was out there then, I probably would have strained myself, you know, you know what I'm saying? But if you just being treated like you ain't, then you ain't gonna take it serious, you know. You can take it serious as long as you want to, but if the industry ain't taking you serious, then what you gonna do? You gonna fade back off into your normal routine. So I tell everybody, I'm at where I'm at because of me. But there's a but on it. But, you know what I'm saying, being talented as I am, I can always recover. You know what I'm saying? I'm always able to do what I need to do because I've always believed in myself. I'm always knowing that I'm a talent. I always know that I'm a genius when it comes to comedy. You know what I'm saying? So I done wrote for, you know, matter of fact, you know, we got some stuff coming out with, guy getting ready to do his Netflix special. I wrote some stuff for that. You know what I'm saying? So we're just waiting on that to come back. You know what I'm saying? So when the opportunity knocks, especially at this age, you know, when you get a little older, you get a little wiser. You know what I'm saying? And everybody can look back on when they was young, you know, and made boo-boo mistakes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now you're a little older, okay. You know what I'm saying? Let me get straighten my shit up and get my you know what I'm saying together. So that don't mean that I ain't who I am because I ain't been out there, you know, just because you ain't seen me. But I tell everybody, you can call me and say, hey, man, I got a show in LA. I'm gonna go out in LA and do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got a show in Selma. I'm going out to Selma and do what I do. I have never, ever not showed up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And we was talking about booing, getting booed. I ain't never got booed because I know how to say good night. You know what I'm saying?
How to get the hell on.
Yeah, but I ain't. But I'm honest to say I'm 560,005. You know what I'm saying? I might have had 5 bad shows in my whole career. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
and
the rest of them,
and that happened.
yeah. But the rest of them, I've been, you know, on point, doing my shit. You know, because I feel like only thing been holding me back is consistency. You know what I'm saying? I get out there and be consistent on the road, I'll be one of the ones they be talking about. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna say this too, cause I, you know, of course I'm listening to you. Like you say, man, I'm a fan of yours, and most people won't admit that I like your work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And most people won't say that or admit it. But I will say this though, just knowing what I know about the business, is that by you saying what you're saying, that a lot of the opportunities you feel like you just kind of let them slip by. I think now, you being a comic, I think you should also sell or promote yourself as a comedy writer. And you know what I'm saying? That because at that time, you now have an option to, you know, I can say the joke. Yeah. And I can say the joke in so many different forms. We'll talk about that on camera, how you do that and make money. But you can also say something as a comic too. Yeah. Because a lot of people, whether they admit it or not, they don't really know comedy writers because they look at most people like haters and comics. Yeah. But if you say, they just like when niggas say, hey man, I sell a hose pipe. You wouldn't know to ask for a hose pipe until you sold. Yeah. But if you start saying, look, I write jokes, clean, dirty, this and that, hit me up. Yeah, you'll be surprised who will hit you. Some folks will call you on the low. Some of them will pay you to keep it
on the air.
You know what I'm saying? On the air, which is fine, but that's a different price. Yeah. Or do I have to get writer's credit, or do I? However, you know, there's so many ways of doing it.
But like I said, I do that. You know, I don't do it on a frequency basis. But you know, every now and then I shout out the writers thing. You know what I'm saying? And but you know, as you grow, you know what to pronounce now. You know what I'm saying? You know what to put out there. You know what I'm saying? So because that one, what I was looking at first, you know, I was looking at being a stand-up. You know, being out front. But then you learn. You know, like all these new shows come out. You know, you could be a writer. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, you learn as you go. But I always said to myself and prayed that I didn't want to be rich when I was young because I know I've been bloated. So when I get older, now you know everything coming in the form. So now I'll be, you know, be able.
I got you ready.
Yeah. So they say God has put me in the path of what I should be. You know, so that's what I'm doing. You know, and I just, you know, like I said, I just keep myself humble. I don't hate on nobody, but I speak my mind. So they got hating different from your opinion. You know what I'm saying? What I say, if I say something about them,
hate make you shut up.
Yeah. See,
you hate when that shit.
So I don't say that. You know what I'm saying? But my opinion about stuff is different. But like I said, we could agree to disagree. Yeah. And if you don't want to disagree, look at my sister. Oh, I'm doing an interview, girl.
Why you interviewing
down at the barbershop. I'll call you back. Bye. Ah, damn. But anyway, that's my sister. And don't forget to check her out. That's Carla, my older sister. Okay. She got she got a new book out called Divine Intervention. Where she's doing a book, she's doing a podcast. I love my sister. She's so positive. And she always keep me going. You know, she's always been in my corner. And you know that big sister.
She's going to give him $20.
Yeah. Divine intervention.
Yeah, divine intervention. But listen, she the kind of sister, you better. You know what I'm saying? She always, don't worry about him. You. And I love that. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? But you need that.
But if you think about it, she's right, though, because I think that, I remember, man, when I was producing this R&B artist, I remember one prayer I had who was at a deal with Capitol Records. Yeah. I said, Lord, man, If I don't need that money, man, don't even let it happen. That shit didn't happen.
Yeah,
Well, that long come
I
on.
need this money. Hey, can I ask you a question?
You don't need it,
Can I
my
ask a
son.
question right quick? Can we take a break? I got to pee.
No, yeah, go ahead.
I got to go pee.
Barbershop Stories, the podcast
We'll be back.
episode
I got to go pee.
107, Sir Walt got to pee.
He got to
we going
pee.
to
I
a
ain't
break
bring
in a
my.
minute.
Turn up.
I ain't
So,
bring my pamper or nothing. Pull up. What they call it? The pull up.
So we sitting here with our comedian Sir Walt, man, the great comedian Sir Walt, and we sitting here live. Myself, comedian narrator Benny Mac, and Sammy No Nose here, enjoying a few of these wines. And K1 with Z Lens Media is on the ones and twos, and I mean video and editing. So make sure you check him out for your next product. Just go to his page at Z Lens Media on the Facebook and Z Lens on Instagram and TikTok, I would imagine. So, look, hey, if y'all ain't doing that too, y'all make sure y'all check out the comedy show tomorrow, that's March the 28th. That's a Thursday, live at the Start On. Got comedian Nall Coles, you got Sandy Morgan, and you got comedian Double D. I be hosting, comedic narrator Benny Mac. Coach Wesley, Drinking Eyelash Diva, they on there too, live at the Start On. Go and get them tickets now at stardome.com.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got a question?
For both, yeah. Like in music, you got writers that is Benny and Sammy as a writer. Movies, you got director, co-director. What about comedy? Would they list you as a writer of the show?
Yeah, you'll get writer's credit. Get writer's credit, and then that'll help you on down the road. Because I do have a writer's credit for. I think they called it The Way We Do It back, when Ricky was hosting it. So I do have a writer's credit for that, So, but like I said, when we was on that set, my man Rodney Perry, all those cats know the talent that I brought, to the forefront of that. Because we used to vibe off each other, you know what I'm saying? But 10 times out of 11, mine, my cake rose, you know what I'm saying? So,
well, see, but man, I just learned though some of this thing, Walt, because I started off wanting to do comedy early in high school, and then ended up getting off in the promotion first, which was the biggest blessing I could ever got.
To learn the business.
You had the opportunity to learn the business, see how to charge, see how to get paid, see what make money in entertainment. And then when I had the opportunity to get back to comedy, it was easier because it was like now you can kind of go through something, filter out some of this BS without going all the way in before you get messed up.
Yeah. But that's the thing, because people will take advantage of your talent.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're looking at it, they're taking advantage of your talent, but you're looking at it that I love doing comedy.
Look at that, man. Look like you just got your face on there. Look
Well,
yeah. Yeah,
let me tell you something. I got them. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. Just don't look in the back. But anyway.
Oh man.
But it's the.
What that Allison?
Yeah.
You know
Beast of
something?
Fun,
When I seen her at the door, I was like, man, I ain't been playing with them folks.
Oh,
tonight. I was like, I ain't been playing with them folks tonight. That's why I wasn't making no
Yeah, I thought that was one of them new Woodlonians. One of them new Woodlonians out there.
You get new guests that keep up shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I was
Let
scared.
them stayed out there.
I was like, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. I hope she pass on by. But
Peter Cottontail herself.
But it just the thing is about being in the industry that we're in. You have to have self-confidence. You got to be able to believe in yourself. You got to be able to but that can only go so far. Like they say, everybody that's where they at now in days or whatever had somebody to believe in them and gave them an opportunity with no strings attached. Because you can have an opportunity, but it's a puppet master type opportunity. Where if you don't do this or do that, then you're not worthy of the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I've been looking for the opportunity. Just Sir Walt. Hey, and I ain't got to worry about if I don't do this or I don't sit right, I might not get on or they might, what I'm saying. But that's the thing, what I'm saying. A genuine opportunity to show the world my talent, what I'm saying. And I ain't knocking nobody, but I know what I can do. You know what I'm saying? When they say coming to the stage, I'm coming to the stage. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole thing about it. You have to believe in yourself. And if you have an opportunity, do it. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's going to look out for you genuinely, then do it. You'll know, you know what I'm saying? Because there won't be no BS behind it. It won't be nothing, that you got to caution yourself,
straight
about
up.
it. Yeah, you be straight up. If you be 10 times out of 10, if you straight up with me, I'll be straight up with you. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to play these little games, I'm just fade back, like a jump shot, which I ain't got time for because I know my temper. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like T.I., you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't believe a star would bust. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no bodyguard. You know what I'm saying? Because I try not to let people see that side of me. You know what I'm saying? And I get that from my dad. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you though. You think street walk is what makes them not offer you those opportunities? Street walk. Walk raw or tell you what is on my mind. Walk.
Yeah, that.
You think that's the reason for?
Yeah, some of it is that I speak my mind. Some people might say you talk too much. That's how they try to shut you up or embarrass you. You talk too much. No, I'm just speaking my mind, and then that's my opinion. But I might say something, and then I'm like, damn, I should not have said that. But then again, I should have said it because that was on my mind. Now I can't help you. Ain't man enough to take it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I say something that's messed up or whatever, I'm man enough to come to, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you why I asked you that.
Yeah.
Cause to me, cause like we talked about it a little bit earlier. Rawness sell. At the end of the day, rawness sell. People will accept that when that's your personality when you perform it.
Yeah.
I don't know if people accept that when that's your day-to-day personality as a person.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I compare you to my partner Big Reese when we were rapping. He was there
100
was 14 niggas in the studio. Reese was raw though. He'll say whatever the fuck on his mind on the album. Know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn what everybody else talking about trying to dance around and such.
Yeah.
Reese was gonna say it.
Yeah.
Rawness sell. So
But everybody looked at Reese like, hold on now.
Yeah.
When Reese got ready to talk, or before Reese talked, you might tell somebody off to the side, hey man, he look out for Reese. He might,
be ready, cause that nigga, hey.
And then they might take it upon them, say, oh, he out of control. He out, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's the label that I probably have developed, you know what I'm saying, over the years when I speak, when they'll say I'm hating. No, I ain't hating. I'm just,
but Walt, you know, man, the average person like to be lied to though.
Yeah.
It goes down easy. You know,
they don't like the truth. But like I said, and then I can understand that because maybe they ain't built that way. Because the way I came up from being homeless to start doing comedy and making a name for myself.
So you're homeless, like Cat Williams.
Yeah,
Cat Williams said y'all stole that shit for him.
No,
He's the only nigga that was homeless.
No, you know how many homeless people out there, you know what I'm saying?
You remember Cat Williams say that shit?
No, I had got in a jam, like I told you back when I was selling dope. I tried to sell dope. I wrote a book about it. But anyway, I got jammed up, and one of my partners got killed, that particular night. And I was distraught, man, messed up, just didn't know where to go, didn't know, couldn't go to your family because, you know what I'm saying? But then my uncle came in, I was in the park in Love Village, they had a park. My uncle came and got me past Lord. What up, L? That's my guy. And he came and got me off the park. He's like, man, come and stay with me. And I called L, he was a rock star because my uncle did every drug in the goddamn, you know what I'm saying? But he handled it, you know what I'm saying? And he came and got me, so I love him for that, you know what I'm saying? And so when he came and got me, me and L used to be in his apartment, lights off, ain't no nothing on us in the winter, we cold, but we in there cracking. Jokes, you know what I'm saying? And he always inspired me to, do my best when it comes to comedy. He came out to support me, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I've been there, done that. When I decide to write my book, it's gonna be a bestseller, you know what I'm saying? Because some of the stuff and I see from where I came to where I'm at now, man, it ain't nothing but God, you know what I'm saying? I'm a blessing to the industry, and I have never told that side of myself because I always kept to myself, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I have traveled a long road in a short period of time, but I did it in grace because the simple fact is, I remember one time, I couldn't, when people used to keep certain family members, oh, don't be around him, he gonna be, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't never was like that. I always all I wanted to do is be loved by my folks, you know what I'm saying? But for some reason, they thought I, like I said, was gonna turn out to be like my pops. But that wasn't me, you know what I'm saying? So, but I became a comedian, and got a little famous. Oh, that my cousin. You know,
Oh, yeah.
that's
Oh, yeah.
him. You know what I'm saying?
Can't hear about it.
But I accepted it. I never hold it against anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, the only thing I wanted to be is love. You know, you want to be loved by your folk. And, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, but now how everything is, like, damn, ain't nobody hardly coming to support you. Only people support me is my sisters. You know what I'm saying? And then my cousin, Trevon, and her husband, Shank. You know, they come out all, you know, we used to come out when back in them little time, they used to come out, you know what I'm saying, and support me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what the hell? Because without support, you can't make it nowhere.
Well, see, but the thing is, I learned too, though, Walt, in the city that we in, it's like sometimes it can seem like you doing too much.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know, people use, like, I done heard a person tell me that time, you doing too much. So I was like, well, I ain't the smallest thing in the world. What that mean?
Yeah.
I was like, do I not supposed to? Like, what I supposed to be doing?
Yeah, that's
Because I know, like myself, I'm at the start on about 3 times a month. 'Cause I'm trying to keep something local going. And, you know, I heard the cat like, damn, you just had a show. I'm like, well, I can't have no.
Yeah.
And they would say McDonald's got 1,900 restaurants around this
Doing
motherfucker.
something
They can't
negative,
have
they'll
no.
love it.
But the thing is, you know, that you know, like, because I heard that before. You know, you done got too big for the pond. You know, you the only big fish in the pond. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't stay in the pond, I'm gonna dry up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So and then ain't nobody throwing another fish in there to help me get out the pond. So what you want me to do? Not do comedy? Not, you know? Because like I said, when I was on the radio and everything, you know, had to go up there and prove yourself to the radio. But I was coming in as already as an established comedian. You know what I'm saying? But yet you want to tell me I got to do this and do that before I get paid. You know what I'm saying? Nah. You got to do what it was back in the day. It was prank phone calls. You got to do prank phone call. Okay, I do prank phone call if you pay me. If you ain't going to pay me, I ain't going to do prank phone call. So that's what the thing was when I was on 95.7, the beef that I had back and forth. But every day I showed up. I was funny. You know, off the top, because there ain't nobody, and it might be, but this is me being the Michael Jordan in my head. Ain't nobody funny off the top that can come with it like that when you need a joke. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I took that radio station, I ain't gonna say it, but I took that, we was #1 in the market, huh? Everybody started making their deals. But
So
I ain't
you was
know.
on the morning show down there for a minute?
Yeah, the Buck Wild show, was on there, but I ain't know nothing about the logistics of the radio shit. You ain't nobody schooling me.
Sure.
So, but they rewarded themselves off the come up. You know what I'm saying? So when we was #1, everybody started making their deals. You know what I'm saying? Everybody started, you know, branching out, you know, because we was #1. This cat went there, that cat went there. I'm left standing in Birmingham like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? And then that was, you know, B Money. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. B Money, you know what I'm saying? And me and him used to bump little heads or just whatever, because like I said, once again, I'm straight up. I'm going to tell you how I feel. You might not like it, but then if you step wrong, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna feel the consequences. You know what I'm saying? So with him, you know, and then we moved on. So after that, you know, but like I said, I've got radio experience. I did everything. Then you doing concerts for the radio station and everything. They don't want to pay you, and then when they pay you, they want to give you the, you know what I'm saying? But then they invite another comedian that's in your same class to do the Tom Joyner show down at the Boutwell and the Civic Center when that was jumping. They paying him $25, $1,500, you know, at the time. But then you want to give me $250. But then if I say something, I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I don't appreciate it then. Well, you ain't finna keep doing it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why that fell in the hole, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, even in your town, you know, like now, it ain't never call you when a concert come in town. Say, hey, sir, we need a host. You know what I'm saying? A guy called me, bam, I'm gonna tell you. Guy called me not too long ago. Last year, they doing a show down in the Boutwell. He called me. He said, hey, sir, Walt, we got a hosting job for you. He said, how much you charge? I said, $1,500. I ain't heard from him. At least call me back, be a businessman, and say, well, sir, Walt, we ain't got $1,500, but what you would do it for? You know, they don't call you back. You know what I'm saying?
But Walt, but the way I look at it, Walt, when you know how people are, you almost got to have a countermeasure when they say it. Like, my question would have been is it a budget you're trying to stay within?
Yeah.
Now you put them at a point like, shit. Yeah. So they may say, we can do 1,000.
Yeah.
So you may say, you know what?
But see, that's negotiation.
Yeah, but when you say $1,500 off the top, some of them they already had in their head, 250, 300, 500, maybe even 1,000, but they hear you say it, some of them can't handle it.
Yeah,
so a lot of times,
but that's on them. That's on them.
Yeah.
Inexperience will make a person say, just get off the phone and not shoot a counter off.
You gotta think a lot of these people throwing shows just got a budget. They don't mean they actually throw shows.
But that's fine. That's what they got. But you asked me what I would do.
What I want.
So when I give you my price, if that's not in your budget, that's when
you shoot the counter.
Yeah, you said, well, Sir Walt, we ain't got this, but would you do it for? Yeah,
yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? But if I don't hear from you, and then when I call you don't answer your phone, I don't need to work with you anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not respecting me for what I do. You know what I'm saying? And I've worked with you on several projects. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I bring to the table. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, I'm not gonna. And what the old saying is, yesterday's prices ain't today's prices. You know what I'm saying? I got to feed my family too. Yeah. Even though I'm a happy-go-lucky guy, it might seem like I'm having a good time when I'm out there, but that's the professionalism that I bring. Yeah. You know, but I'm up on stage. Okay, what I need to do in my mind. What I need
you
to
were
do.
ugly about it last time. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So and then. That's what I've been running into. You know, all these concerts that come to the Ham, I think, and I just me being, you know, who I am, I think I should be hosting damn near all of them. But I understand that you have your choice. But when you come to me and you know who I am and you know how long I've been doing it, don't come to me with the 500 and 700. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Even though I might need that money, but I'm gonna just say nah. You know, I'm gonna say it in a light, but nah.
Yeah. You're doing your due diligence to try to get some leverage.
To be considered professional. You know what I'm saying? You can't run to every dollar. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't even have enough respect for me to counter offer. Yeah. So if you ain't calling me back to counter offer, I don't want to work with you anyway because you disrespected me in the first place. You know, and we have worked together on several shows in another city. So that's what I say. Like I said, just because I don't say nothing, that don't mean I ain't got nothing to say. I can sit here and I'm telling you to the third Thursday, tell you about everything. But what's that gonna give me? So I keep myself humble, keep myself going, and long as that phone been ringing for 26 years. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never heard nobody call me and say, "Oh man, you know what I'm saying? The show that you did last night, I ain't never got that in the years I've been doing comedy. You know what I'm saying? So it speaks for itself. But you'll call from out of town, give him $2,500, give him all kind of respect. You know what I'm saying? But your hometown folks right here, you want a nickel and dime. You know what I'm saying? Nah. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Yeah. I'd rather go to work. You know what I'm saying? Which I've always kept me a side hustle. You know what I'm saying? Throughout my career, the people that know me, I always kept me a good, nice little job. You know what I'm saying? Just in case I ain't got no show this week. Okay, I'm going to go over here and do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Because the simple fact is my mom always don't ever depend on show business. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Yeah, you know, and then, you know, because I'm not finna sit in my house talking about I'm Sir Walt and the lights off. You can't even see me.
Gotta be deliberate.
You can't even see me. You know what I'm saying?
Saying that, let me ask you something. Cause I know I'm gonna rewind the conversation back because we didn't have points in the conversation that the conversation just so good and it rolled on. But it's stuff in my head I want to go back to too. We was talking about the social media earlier and the cats that get the springboard off of social media, the new coming cats. Yeah. The prices they get ahead of the vets on shows, you know what I'm saying? You know, they may throw the social media cat the headline price and they throw the vet the opener price, you know what I'm saying? So in saying that, the significance of social media is different from the usage of social media. Because you got comedians, you got random people. I ain't gonna even call them comedians because we just talking about Charleston. You got random people that get on social media and they may hit tonight. And I'm a comedian. You know what I'm saying? That's my title. You know what I'm saying? So, but that don't. Those people solidify. That don't solidify you, and those people aren't solidified just because of social media. They may be able to get that price right now. Maybe for the next 6 months, year or 2 years. And then if they can't hold their own on their stage, they fade. Yeah. But let me ask you though, social media, the significance of social media I still would say it's still significant to a vet. Even if you haven't used it. To be your platform, you know what I'm saying, to move forward in the game. I still feel like that, okay, let me ask you, because I feel like, but let me ask you, how do you still feel like it's still some usage for social media, even though you see social media people getting the boost to the front just because of their overnight success.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna use that to say it's no uses, no place at all for it.
No.
It's still profitability.
It's still profitability. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's another tool that you can use to get to where you want to be faster.
Okay.
You know, back in the day, you had to hustle on self. And then back in the day, the company clubs used to hustle for you.
Okay.
But now all the social media comedians, now you got to, which is what you're supposed to do. You see what I'm saying? You're supposed to hustle for yourself.
Some of them probably didn't even know they were going to get the break they got. They just got it.
They just
you know
put it
what I'm
out there.
saying?
You know what I'm saying? But you got to use all the tools to your advantage to get it. You know what I'm saying? And if you sit back and say, nah, then you defeat yourself. You know what I'm saying? So like me, myself, I'm you know.
I ain't really savvy,
but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna put something out there just to see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then once it start picking up, then you get more interested.
Because
you know what I'm saying?
it can be significant.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. It will be.
Yeah.
If you could get, because you see people that's making millions off of it,
Yes,
and you
sir.
just sit back and you be like, hold on now.
We seen an old boy interview on Shannon Sharp that was talking about it, how he just
and then once you get into a rhythm, but you got to
It's
be
easier to create too.
yeah, and then you got to be in that mindset. You know what I'm saying? An old comedian, a veteran ain't into that mindset. You know, we're more creative on stage.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
That's
bring
your comfort zone.
Yeah, that's our comfort zone. Now, once we get into a camera on a show, like, you know, the BETs, the First Amendment, the HBO PD, the back. Once we get in front of camera, then that's when our creativity come out. But when we at the crib, you know what I'm saying? We trying to get booked on the next show instead of in front of a camera talking about, But if you want to, in this day and age, to be, you know, to carry your career to the next level, you're going to have to participate in getting your, you know, like when I say about creative, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I've been doing. I've been just writing down, hey, I need to do this. You know, I did a little bit called Pop on the Porch, just, you know, bull crapping, just to see, you know what I'm saying? So I got a little couple of hits, but it ain't what I want. But I just said, okay, yeah, I got 700 people looking. You know, I got 800 people looking, you know. Then you look at somebody else, you got 2.0, you know, what he did that I ain't do, you know what I'm saying?
talking about them trumped up numbers too now.
So that's why I say,
Don't be intimidated by them trumped up numbers.
Goddamn bank them all, you know. 400 on social media, you know, and then trump them up, you know what I'm saying? But see, I ain't even know that. I thought these, you know, were just, you know, just getting them like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know comedians. And then if you said they ain't funny, then you hate. But I know some comedians that's less than me. You know what I'm saying? That then went viral. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, wow. He went viral off that? You know what I'm saying? So now you pressing yourself to do that. But you know you're much, much funnier than and much more creative than that. But you might not appeal to that genre of who you targeting. You know, because some people might tag on to UAB because they know UAB got you know so many . So if I can get on UAB and say something about UAB, now I'm UAB. You know what I'm saying? That ain't never been me. I've been hustling by myself, singular. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I've been here to tell you, I just reached out to him and like, hey man, we need to do something. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't because I didn't respect what he was doing. I just didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? And now that he helped me to what needs to be done, you know, I'm like, okay, you know, let's do something. You know what I'm saying? You know, and he's still willing to, okay, you know, my mother, back then you didn't know, man. Now I'm hot, you all know. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't never been like that. But that's what I've been running into. And it ain't a knock on them, it's a knock on me. Because like I said, while I'm in my career, I'm here because of me. You know what I'm saying? But I can also tell you other things, you know what I'm saying, that kind of hold me back too now. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about what you want to do and how far you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Because you done work with the social media people too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know, in your mind, you might ain't said it out loud. You like, you know what I'm saying? But
a little different.
Yeah, but being in your position and being who you are, you can't say that. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want. Yeah, because you don't want. Yeah, he bitter. That's the word that back. He bitter because he ain't. You know what I'm saying?
And you know, I heard a comedian say that. I was talking to him about maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and he was pretty mad at me. which it didn't make no difference. Not being mad. All right, so what? But what it was, he was saying that he was like, yeah, man, I've been in this business 5 years and I done passed a lot of old niggas in this business.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I guess it depends on what you consider passing.
Passive, yeah.
You know, and I was like, I won't knock you for that.
Yeah.
Because I said, I understand it
Yeah, did you...
in a different lane than you see it. But I'm like, you supposed to be proud of yourself, but you ain't passing me.
Yeah, but and then did you pass them originally? Or did you pass them passively, meaning you stole your way to the top?
And see,
You see what I'm saying?
because people don't realize with Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and all those platforms, they can give you a fictitious mindset that you really doing something that you're not.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like one cat, I heard him talking to her, he was like, well, man, I got this many numbers. I'm like, but I can do shows at will, and you ask me to be on the show.
Yeah, so that ain't got nothing to do with the present.
I'm like, now we can work together, and we can
create
combine
something.
that, but I was like, I ain't gonna shit on you for something I'm not doing or vice versa.
Yeah.
I said, you want to offend me and have a conversation.
Yeah.
I said, but I'm mature enough to not be mad at you for it.
Yeah.
But let's start over.
Yeah. Let's. I'm gonna give you one more chance.
Yeah, because I'm like, I get it. I understand y'all know, man.
And see, with me, I know these little comedians around here be talking, Sir Walt this, Sir Walt that. But on any given Sunday, you know what I'm saying? Like I tell them, I might not be a starting comedian, but I can come off the bench and give you 8 or 1. You understand me? You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to be out there. Yeah, I ain't said 35, cold 81, nigga. You know, because that's me. That's how I believe in me.
In the rebounds and the assists.
No, that's 8 or 1. I'm 3-pointing out. No, I play D because I always like to play D. I play a little D. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm going to score me 8 or 1.
Zone a man.
With the pull up and goddamn it, the COVID. Come on with it. You know what I'm saying?
I done called a little that shit talking walk off.
Yeah,
you probably didn't know me from then, but we used to be at the Platinum on Monday playing that Madden.
And I used cash
that
money.
nigga did not talking so bad.
Cash money, and we lose like a
Hey, when they used to play the
we had the tournament.
They used to have Monday Night Football. We played the Madden on the same day. Yeah. Hey, T, you need to bring that Madden back. I don't even play no more, but them man money used to be hype at the Platinum, man.
And then had it, I'm talking about had it crunk.
Man,
But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I believe in what I do, especially when I'm doing it. Now, and that's what brought me to when Henry saw me. You know, I'm still serving. I still can hoop, but I'm cracking and getting you out your game. You know what I'm saying? And still,
Here Wells can hoop.
Yeah.
Here Wells can ball.
Yeah.
You say you be at Memorial Park. You gotta be. Come on, man. He ain't at Memorial Park.
No, a nigga pick a nigga with no arm before they pick him. But anyway, no.
Hey.
No, he used to be hooping. Henry had the jump shot. You know how nigga be set up over there.
Spotting up.
Yeah, spotting up.
He look like a spot shooter.
Yeah, then he'll
like
drain it. He ain't
got
play no
demeanor.
D.
He got the demeanor of a spot shooter.
He ain't had no D. You know what I'm saying? We go down and play D, and then you can rebound and throw it. He can
be over there. Set up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Snowbird like here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's just the outlet of being. You know what I'm saying? I could get along. I know my role. I know that when I'm on a show with a certain comic, I can't, you can't go hard in the paint. You got to be neutral. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but then again, that's holding you back.
I didn't say so you'd be willing to basically dumb down.
No.
Oh,
I just said I had just said that's what they. No. Because the simple fact is, I'm gonna die with mine. You know what I'm saying? And if I can't be on your show because I'm me, then it ain't me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never switched it up what it is. I never switched up to accommodate another comic. You know what I'm saying? Because the simple fact, matter of fact, I had a comic that was on my show, and the comics went up there before him and did their thing. You know what I'm saying? So I said, let me go out here. I just went out there and did this. Nigga, huh? Ah! You on stage. So you want me to bring my shit down so you can to come up. No. So what you should do is step your game up. Because like I said, in life, I'm a headliner. In life, you a feature. That's in life. Not fuck a show. In life. You know what I'm saying? and then they don't cause like I said, when I be 100, they don't like that. But long as I'm the get along nigga, I'm the best, you know what I'm saying, brother you ever had. You know what I'm saying? But once I start stepping outside myself and checking just to see, can you handle it like I handle it? Because I did a show up in Huntsville. Cat went out there, feature. Went out there and did 45 minutes. Of course, I'm backstage steaming. But I'm like, okay.
That's a long time for
yeah,
a headline.
You know, yeah. I said, no, feature. I said, feature.
No, I'm
yeah,
saying,
for a headliner, wait.
Before the headline.
I'm waiting. I said, cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Coming to the stage. You know what I'm saying? Hey, blah, 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 you know, gave him the bid. Yeah. But the simple fact is now it had flipped. Now you can't take it. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to come at me on some type of way.
Rabbit got to go.
Yeah. So you want to come to me. And I had to tell him, you would never be me. Because on every show, you're going to be the feature. And I'm going to be the headline.
What them niggas
That's
name
just
is?
understood.
What them niggas name is?
Listen, nigga. Let me tell you. You know
No, you got to tell them the name. You got to do something. You got to tell them the name.
If I tell you the name,
Walter,
I'm going to get put out.
Like my granddad used to always say, Walt, a bird in the hand be two in the bushes.
Yeah.
And they walking backwards in front of the bush.
Yeah, well, he was in the bush, and so, but this cat, I loved him. You know, this is my guy. You know what I'm saying? I look out for him. I put him on shit. You know what I'm saying? But when you turn the gun and make it seem like it's me, nah. You know what I'm saying? I'm me, you. You know what I'm saying? But if you be on the show 10 times at a time, if you be on the show with me,
you ain't saying shit like that.
Yeah.
Man, why them nigga mad?
Listen.
Street walk.
No, I'm me, you do what you do. But then when I flipped it, you know what I'm saying, and the shoe was on the, couldn't take it.
Acting like your dad.
Couldn't take it. Ain't spoke to me since. You know, but it's good. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, in life, I'm a headliner. You're a feature. You know what I'm saying? You know, do your role. And then, you know, you ever paid a person that didn't deserve to get paid, but you paid them anyway because that's how you is? That's how it was.
All these shows I do, I pay a lot of niggas for nothing.
You know you don't care. But anyway.
Yeah, I pay a lot of niggas.
Yeah, but
one thing about it, I ain't gonna lie on them.
Yeah.
I've been doing this so long because I always be straight up. I know niggas don't like me, but at the same time, they be like, why you don't like him? He mean. That's all they
Can't say you ain't foul.
Yeah, I'm always foul.
Yeah. And that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've always put people on. You know what I'm saying? But I can count the time when ain't put me on. You know what I'm saying? Had an opportunity, did a Kevin Hart thing. You know what I'm saying? Asked him about it. Didn't let me know about it till a week before. Ain't no way I can get on it now. And I realized that if they own it,
make sure they told you.
Yeah, if they own it, then if I'm on it, they might not get seen. That's the way I looked at it. But you might, you know, when I was doing the First Amendment, I took him with me. I said, hey man, come, you know, put, you know what I'm saying. But then you get bent out of shape off some minute shit. You know what I'm saying. We ain't man enough to sit down and talk about it. You know what I'm saying. I don't deserve that. You know what I'm saying. So I look at it now. You know, I'm back to, you know, LVP. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying. I don't care no more. When I did care, I cared, but I don't care no more. And then if you got something to say, you know me. Let's figure it out.
Don't figure it out.
Yeah, let's figure it out. But I ain't out to start nothing with nobody. I get along with everybody. Like when I come out to your show, I don't act like I'm sir this or that. I kick with everybody. You see what I'm saying? I'm laid back, but just know I am who I say I am. Don't and like I said, on any given night, I can come off the bench and give you 81. You know what I'm saying?
Cold number.
Just straight balling. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way I've always been. That's the way I've always been when it comes to this comedy.
But whether people want to admit that or not, most people feel that way.
Yeah.
Just most of them just won't say it.
No. They won't say it.
Most great people feel that way.
No. And then it's only the ones that's real that's will say it. I've been holding back for years. I could get on here tonight and just call names and go down the list. And ain't now one of them, whoever I might choose to call, can say that I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I choose not to do it because I want to be able to say, hey, man, we good.
And
then, it ain't about nothing.
And then you got to think about it, too.
It didn't bother me.
The door ain't locked either, so you might want to chill out.
Yeah, but, you know, I'm always goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I got 18 reasons why they should. Understand me? I know we're on a talk show, but come in here with that if you want to. You know what I'm saying? So and then that's the thing. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? That They don't. I'm gonna go back to another. I got 100 of these. We did a show downtown. Remember, it used to be downtown, down on 20th Street. Used to be upstairs.
20th Street.
You know, right there by the Kirkland Kennedy, but on the backside of 20th Street.
Oh,
Used to be upstairs.
yeah, by Pizza Hut.
Logan,
by
something.
Pizza Hut.
Yeah, he brought Debo in one night.
I don't know what that called.
I can't think of it.
I
So,
can't remember the name, but it
yeah,
was
upstairs.
by that Pizza Hut.
you go upstairs. So this comedian that I brought in, I told him, I said, we brought in, the numbers didn't do, huh?
Was the Syndicate Bar or something?
It wasn't
Syndicate
the
Lounge.
No.
No. When
On
he talking about
20th
it was a
Street.
comedy club.
Yeah, it was a comedy
It was
club upstairs.
I know.
Yeah.
You had a little door and you walked up the steps on
Yeah.
up.
It
He
was
brought.
real small.
I can't think of the dude name was Logan something. I can't think of his name.
With the singer?
No, not that nigga correct.
Yeah, Logan at the time.
No, it was a promoter, Logan something. He used to bring comedians in, so he brought Debo in one night, but he brought my boy in at the time, and so the night didn't go right, and then they started screwing the money up. So you know, what we would do is, okay, I'm gonna take a loss, pay my man, you know, I take a loss. Yeah. So I remember doing that, you know, but I was smoking, and, you know, and everything else. So when he told me, he said, years later I called him, asked him, I said, man, I want to come down and do your spot. He like that other nigga. He said, you remember when I came up to Birmingham, you ain't paid me my money, and you owe me 125. This 7 years, 10, 20, 12 years ago. So I said, no. If I can recall, I took the loss and gave you, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, but still, if that was the case, book me, and you could take that out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't heard from him since. You know, because they get to a certain point, they think they don't need that. You know what I'm saying? But okay, cool, it's all good, bro. But I got it on paper. I know, you know what I'm saying? I understand what I done did and what I didn't do.
But see, this business, man, I think entertainment, social media make it look so easy.
Oh yeah.
And
they don't know the backdrop.
It's so saturated, man. You got room for a lot of people who full of shit.
Oh yeah.
And they gonna end up in it. And a lot of times they end up at top because they may have the budget, but not the sense.
Yep, and then I say the most popular mother suckers is full of you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they ain't gonna believe, you know, this cat got, you know, millions and millions, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you might have to go to work Monday, you know what I'm saying? So who they gonna believe? The millions and millions of the janitor.
You already know.
You know what I'm saying? The janitor. You know
already got him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I learned not to even fight with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I done saved some shows. I done did what I supposed to do, and I still came up short. But if I done went in there and clown, you know what I'm saying? You still gonna come up short because they're gonna blackball. They're gonna put you on the blacklist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a lose situation.
So stay out of that situation. So that's why I say, if you can't book me just because who I am or what I do or what I bring to the table, don't book me. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I make a suggestion, Walt. Just, you know, because I done checked out some of your social media. I think you just need to set it up, rebrand it, and actually start marketing yourself. Because people know you exist, but it's almost like walking from here to the middle of the street through water.
Yeah,
Quicksand, because you run into so many folks in between.
Yeah,
so man, you got to start marketing and branding yourself, man. And you'll watch that change within 30 days.
Yeah, and that's what I'm growing into. You know, I'm not a big computer guy. I ain't never be the smartest guy. You know, when I was in high school, I had to stay in my class all day. But anyway, you know, that ain't got nothing to do with my talent. You know what I'm saying? This is what God didn't bless me with the computer knowledge. He blessed me with the funny. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I try to get with folks that know how to do certain things. And, you know, if I can pay you to put, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just a matter of time. You know what I'm saying? You meet the right person, I'm going to blow. I've always thought that and know that it's going to come true.
Great mindset.
I'm going to blow once I meet. So Shaq, holla at Shaq, Master P. Ice Cube, holla at me, man. I got great concepts. I know how to, man, I got a concept that's, listen, man, that we could, listen. But anyway, that's no here or there. You know what I'm saying? But that's how brilliant I am when it comes to creating. You know what I'm saying? I think about comedy all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm always right. You know what I'm saying? I said I was in my little closet the other day. I started pulling out shit. I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? damn, you know what I'm saying? All this, you know, and I went back looking at some of the old shit that I used to write. I was like, damn, and it came to pass because I used to work. I used to work at this nursing home, and they had a nigga working at the nursing home. Listen, this nigga smelled like 2 days from yesterday, but he put on a lot of cologne to hide it. And he had vapor trails.
He said 2 days or what?
Yeah, bologna and sausages. You know what I'm saying? With the package on. You know. And he used to walk past. You know, he'd be like, "Damn, that nigga." You know.
There you go.
So, and then that's just another thing. I was just talking about nursing home. Do not work at nursing home. Them the messiest goddamn places in the world. Nursing home, man, listen. And then I was working there and realized I was Sir Walt. Man, the white man fired me because he wanted me. He got mad because I ain't, you know, with that bullshit, and they just wanted to tell Sir Walt what to do. They wasn't worried about my government name. They want Sir Walt.
Oh, yeah, found out we got Sir Walt.
Oh yeah, man.
Listen,
Listen, and then you see, I'm going all off the hook. It was a nigga that worked there. See, I'm drunk now. It was a nigga that worked there.
Yeah, you been drinking cool.
Yeah, you have been sipping. Look out. Hey, it was a nigga worked there. If you see him on the street, you be like, oh, that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga worked there, man. That nigga used to tell on everybody, man. I said, damn, nigga. That nigga, when I say a house nigga, y'all seen the movie Django? We used to call him Steven. You know what I'm saying?
Right
Nigga, that nigga tell on everybody, man, for them white
Hey.
folks. But anyway, back to the company. You know what I'm saying? But that's what, you know, I'm always going to survive, you know. Whether if I do it in comedy or I go out and get me a, you know, I'm not going to sit around and say I'm Sir Walt and my lights off or I can't do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So if I got to go out and get me a job and do my jokes on the weekend, that's what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? And then when it pick up, then I'm going to say, hey, I'm out now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to depend on that for real. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that's the hustle in me. You know, on that tip, you know what I'm saying?
All right, Walt, right now that's in your stage in comedy right now. Sir Walt, the comedian, the great. If you can pick a few comedians that you can work with right now, who you think funny, famous, you know, whatever, whoever it is, who would it be?
Famous enough?
Yeah, famous or not, right now.
First-
if you can see, and I guess put a cap on it, just make it five comedians that's famous or not, that you see doing their thing that you would want to work with right now.
I would want to work with Benny Mac.
Oh, look,
You know what I'm saying? I would want.
Yeah, that's all right, man. Yeah, that's all right, man.
And
Put me
working
in
curve.
No, but
Curve ain't working.
Let's see what you said.
Hey, you listen. Let
Hold
me.
you one up, huh?
No, you know, I'm telling you, fam. You what Snoop said. You my nephew. You know what I'm saying? And ever since I've been coming in this shop, we've always been, you know, collabo. You know what I'm saying? And I would love to work with Dave Chappelle. I would love to work with Chris Rock. I remember when Kevin Hart first came to the Stardome before he blew up. Of course, I host the show, but I messed up because my mentor wasn't there, and I was funny, but I messed up his name. You know what I'm saying? And it was a genuine mess up because I really wasn't concentrating on it. You know what I'm saying?
What you
And
called him?
I called him Kevin Stark or something, you know, but it wasn't. But you know what I'm saying? But it was
That
genuine.
little bit of shit.
No, yeah, you know,
That
it
little
was
bit
it
of
was
shit.
genuine though, and who else? Cat Williams. You know what I'm saying? Because I've heard so much things about Cat being genuine, straight up. You know, not all that old bull crap by giving comedians an opportunity. Because I remember when he took my girl out of Atlanta. What is her name? Shamina, Shashika, skinny. Hood. I think Shamika.
Light skin.
No. She had got some, you know, Shamika. What I can't think of her name, but he took her out. You know what I'm saying? And but those are the top five. You know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying that I would, you know, don't mind working with. You know, would give put my head in the cap. You know what I'm saying? Nationally. You know what I'm saying? That I won't mind working with. But anybody else, but I work with anybody. But I work with everybody. So, you know what I'm saying? And hold on, but I want to tell a story about Bruce. I brought Bruce to Birmingham. We did a show over on 3rd Avenue. Used to be that club, Illusion, that it was up in the cut. You know, it wasn't facing the street. You had to turn up in it. Lose right across from that reflection.
Reflection.
Right
A lot of
across
names.
right across from the Chevron.
Yeah.
So you know, Bruce came in. So the show, you know, we didn't. Did we do the show? No, I think they kind of canceled it because you know didn't nobody come out, and Bruce, you know, of course, wanted his money. You know what I'm saying? And the promoter started talking all kind of shit. You know, to Bruce. I was like, oh my God. And then I told the promoter, I said, man, I know him to do, which is in the genre of doing it. I said, I tell you what, you ain't got to pay me. Just make sure you pay Bruce. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting it, but Bruce. You know, went all talking shit about Bruce.
The Birmingham,
I'm from, you know, when talking about where he was from. Bruce got mad. He went to talk about where he was from. So him and Bruce kind of goddamn hooked up, you know what I'm saying?
Talk about where they from, boy.
Yeah. Bruce said, I have some niggas to come in. Niggas said, fuck them from such.
Bruce.
Yeah, so them niggas hooked up, man. And then, you know, Bruce big then, you know what I'm saying?
Look.
With the ponytail back then.
Bruce about 6'2", too.
He there was a little nigga, you know. He picked this little nigga up and was choking him up and down, you know, up and down like this, choking him.
Shit.
Bruce pants fell out.
Stop.
His whole Bruce, he had on like a so-called leather outfit. His pants fell out. Bruce had on some white and tighter, the big white draw, but was still choking that nigga.
He
pull him up. When he let the nigga go, he hit the ground. The nigga said, he was trying to catch his breath. He said,
Now, Walt.
I ran up out that motherfucker.
Now, Walt, we ain't got no fact check on here, but one,
you
said they carried you around the crowd.
Yeah.
And two, Bruce told they pants, old nigga that dick.
No, I ain't say that. I said he choked him, and Bruce pants fell down, and Bruce had on some big white drawers.
Man, I ain't in business that story going that way, dog.
And he choked the shit out of the dude, and his pants fell down. And then when they let him go, he pulled him up. He like, nigga, that nigga was on the ground on a goddamn prayer position. The nigga caught his breath. You know how you catch your breath after you've been choked out? The nigga said, nigga, I ran up out that
motherfucker. You catch your breath after you been choked.
No, I'm telling you, know, after you done fell and you catch your breath getting back in you. You know what I'm saying? He said,
He said you had to suck some ass.
Yeah. I had this story going a whole lot of ways, dog. I'm thinking you better said nigga pulled the money out while you were getting choked.
No. That nigga dropped him. He fell. That nigga, when Bruce let him go, he fell in the angel position. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga caught his breath because he didn't have no breath when Bruce let him go. He was on the steps of death. You know what I'm saying? And he said,
within an inch of his life.
Yeah, and then he caught his breath. Nigga. And Bruce and his manager, he had a female manager, can't think of her name, you know, and then he when he let him go, you know, he and them niggas kind of gave friend, and then I don't know if the nigga ended up giving him his money, but somehow they left, you know what I'm saying? Bruce like, I'm out this motherfucker, man. I ain't got to take this shit. You think, you know what I'm saying? You know, on my mama. I'm telling you.
They want to teach him a lesson.
Yeah, because they were going back. I do this. I have some niggas come down here. Bruce was like, well, bring him. And then the nigga went kind of provoked the Bruce. Bruce picked that little nigga up and that damn near squeezed his nigga into a goddamn toilet tissue roll. You know, but that's how I just had. You know what I'm saying? That shit was fun, man. That shit was hilarious. But Bruce will tell you, you know what I'm saying? You know, and then like I said, Henry will tell you about when they told me about it out. They told me about it like I had kicked it, win the field goal. I'm telling you, man. You know,
first show,
off the top. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then on that, they bring you back to that. Then we were coming back to Birmingham that night. Henry Cobb broke down. You know what I'm saying? He had one of them like a cougar, like a LTD cougar, you know, with the lights that lift up like that.
Snap back ass.
Yeah, but one of his lights didn't go up, so it stayed down. So it kind of looked like this. Look. And then one of our homeboys out the hood had to come pick us up. Every time he see me, he said, man, you remember I had to come get y'all off the freeway? You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I remember all that shit. Like I said, I got a lot to say. I just don't say it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that's what the joy of being a comedian of over the years that I've had. I've been, man, you know what I'm saying? Some of the hilarious, some of the wildest shit. I remember I was in Mississippi, me, me, Sid Delaney, and another company. We had did a show in Mississippi, and this nigga came, the promoter came, and this nigga had a this nigga had a Grand Am limousine. Nigga,
Grand Am was actually regular.
That's it. And then it was a
Way in
limo.
Mississippi, man.
Way in Mississippi. And then he was so slick with it.
shit.
What he do is he'll book the show and then he'll put some of these. He had some old
Grand
hoes.
Am.
He had some old hoes trying to get your money, get his money back. So he sent goddamn two old hoes to my room,
shit,
you know,
man.
trying to finesse me. I beat the brakes off of him, you know what I'm saying? And then ran to Said the later room. I said, hey man, we got to get up out of here, man.
He said two old.
I put them two hoes to sleep, them two old cougars. They probably still asleep. I ran to Said the later room. And I said, we got to go. You know, I said, man, we got to go. Cause, you know, and I made up something. I said, we got to go, man. Something about my son, and had an accident. We need to go. So he went to scrambling, getting up, and, you know, but I really trying to get out of there before they woke up, so I don't have to pay him. And Said the lady asked me about that about 2 years ago. He said, man, you remember when we went?
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying?
No back pay.
No back pay. I'm gonna get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he had two old cougars trying to sell that goddamn Vienna sausage.
Nigga, I tell you what, come on.
Yeah, that's what I told. I said, yeah. It wasn't even lakefront back then. I beat the wig off of him. You know what I'm saying? I left that bitch, they looked like a group. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
We were
shit.
talking about, I promise you, we were talking about that about 3 years ago. We did a show in Montgomery and said, like, he said, man, you remember? You know what I'm saying? Because he said, man, you need to do some of your story like that. You know how they recreate your story?
Yeah.
He said, man, you need to do your story. You know what I'm saying? But of course, I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. You know,
Talk about something on the road trip.
yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, and,
shit.
but I remember when me and Ricky was on the road. Ricky had a green Jeep, like a Cherokee. And we was on the road. We were coming back from South Carolina from somewhere. And you know, I'm asleep. He sleep. I'm sleep. He sleep. You know, and then you know how you squirt, and then I look over there. He sleep.
And won't be dry.
Yeah, he do this. He said. And I like he was trying to me. You can't fall asleep.
You can't go to sleep.
Yeah, when I'm going to sleep.
Both of y'all knocked out.
Knocked out. I don't know how we drove that long, man. And but you know, that's man. Like I said, I got something to say. I just chose not to say it. But since it's sort of it's making me go back in my memory to you know to remember all these great times I had. I remember
what it's all about.
Yeah,
Man.
I remember I was on the tour with Queens of Comedy. We was doing the opening act. They had a competition. Me, Ronnie Jordan, a couple of more cats that I, you know, from Chicago had a nigga named Ill Will. Ill Will had several pauses. You know what I'm saying? But he was funny. You know what I'm saying?
That light skinned dude.
No, he dark
Cause
skinned.
there was another dude that was
Named Ill Will, named Ill Will. And Ill Will fuck around. We in Vegas. He fucked around and ate some ice cream, but he couldn't eat ice cream. And he was over there falling like a motherfucker there. Had the producer told him, stand over there. Ill Will was fucked up. His stomach fucked up. And so we was on the bus, and you know, of course, everybody cracking. Yeah, everybody cracking. But nobody never did fuck with me, because Ronald Jordan was like, now you don't want to fuck with Sir Walt, he the truth. So I ain't had to say nothing. I'm just sitting in the back, waiting on him. So one day, goddamn, Ill Will must have got up the goddamn curve to fuck with me. He said something, you know what I'm saying? You know, he says, I don't even remember the joke, what he said. But I said, all right, Will, you know, with your soft-headed ass. I said, all right, I squeeze your head, the butterscotch come out. Nigga, the bus driver swerved. He swerved. Running. Nigga, we laughed for about 4-5 miles. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody cracking on me the whole tour. You know what I'm saying? But when we started the tour, we had a list of the cities. So from some odd reason, I put on the thing. I'm gonna get voted off, and I'm gonna get
I already knew it was coming.
If I squeeze your head, nigga, butterscotch will come out. And for some odd reason, on the tour, before we even.
I'm there. Say they were heading to Detroit.
Before that nigga said it, sit on stage. Let me get this nigga out of here.
And before
probably told him to get this nigga out.
No, when we had did several dates because I brought them through Birmingham, and back in the day, Bill Bev DeVoe, they was riding the scooters. All of us had bought scooters, and we were riding around in Atlanta on them scooters and everything. And before the tour started, I had marked on the tour. I said I'm gonna get voted off in Chicago. Some just said that to me. So I marked on the tour Chicago. And goddamn, when we got to Chicago, I got voted off, man. I tore up the room, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't know how to handle it, you know what I'm saying? And I like I said, that's one of the regrets. I snapped, you know what I'm saying? Tore up the room and everything, you know what I'm saying? Then back, listen, when they probably came in that room, they probably thought there was about 15 folks in that motherfucker. I told the pictures off the wall, because every stop I was on the bubble. But I was killing them, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we did the MGM in Vegas. I mean, we was doing some big time shit, you know what I'm saying? And each stop, I was on the bubble, meaning that, but I'm killing them, you know what I'm saying? And so I said, damn, is this me or is it, you know what I'm saying? That's when I met Sean. Was Sean on there? Sean Morgan was on there, you know what I'm saying? Because he showed me when I told you he showed me the video of that. So we were killing it, man. And so then from that, I ain't hear from nobody. But I guess them because I had tore up the room. Yeah. They said, nah, we ain't gonna get them call this nigga. He crazy. But it was a great experience, and to be out there doing it. So that's why I say these comedians say what they want to say. I've done it, you know what I'm saying? Because I look at it like this: especially certain comedians from here, I say like, what you're doing, I've been did it. So it don't faze me that you're doing it now. Because I've been did that. You know what I'm saying? I just started to realize how much I've done, you know what I'm saying, in this business. So,
Yeah, I think, Walt, man, with a lot of stuff that you already did, I think you should bring it back out.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And that'll be promotion for what you're doing now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know, like K1, he produced a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And, man, I went back and I was just looking at some stuff from years ago. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, damn, you posted it 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But if you repost it now, it's a whole different feel.
Yeah, because posters is what's happening now. Back 10 years, it wasn't the shit. So now it's the shit.
Repurpose.
Yeah. But that's why I was looking through all my memorabilia, man. I'm talking about this chocolate sundae that I had at the start at the comedy club. You know what I'm saying? All that I used to, that was in. I was like, damn. I had to reevaluate myself. Damn, sir, well, you really are this, Well,
whether people believe it or not, the most talented people, the most talented people don't believe they're as talented as they are.
And that's the story of my life. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have an ego, or I don't carry myself in a certain manner. Mm-hmm. But now, lately, you know what I'm saying, get my mind right, you know what I'm saying, and really looking back because of all the diss that I've been through over the years, Walt, you really, you know what I'm saying? And like you said, just to see some of these young comedians that's coming up now that don't, call themselves, man, on any given Sunday, I give you the motherfucking bill. Because when I get on stage, they're going to be like, who was that? You know what I'm saying? Instead of when, you know what I'm saying? But I don't carry myself like that. And that's what they take advantage of, you know what I'm saying? That I don't have an ego, that I don't carry myself like that. But believe you me, I bought a bag now. Shit, I'm finna start carrying myself like that.
Well, you know what, of course, we've been meeting, you know what I'm saying, simultaneously over the years, man. And I just feel like everything falling its time.
Yeah.
Everything falling its time.
Yeah, so that's why I say
now it's time.
Yeah, so that's why I said earlier, when I asked the Lord, I didn't want to be rich when I was younger because I was out there, I was wild and I was doing shit that I ain't supposed to be doing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was out in L.A. I'm out in L.A., you know what I'm saying? I was out in L.A. You know
what they talking about.
Yeah, but then now, because, see, that just bring up a story.
They got a store. I
was up in L.A. when Ricky was doing this, when Ricky was hosting, we had went out that night.
You talking about Camp was playing the Santa Claus?
No.
You talking about that time?
No, when Ricky was hosting BET, you know, we had this little white guy work on the set. So I was, you know, back then, you know, I was throwing him on down back then.
Yeah.
So I met that little white dude. So that's when they said the sofa thing, you know, being on the sofa seat. So I met this little white dude. He was working on the set. So we got to, you know, nigga was like, I thought he was cool. You know, I was like, okay, cool. He's like, oh, we can hang out. You know, I was like, okay, cool, because he had the product. So I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah. So we go back to the little spot, you know what I'm saying? So then he feed me, you know, I'm like, you know, you want this? I'm like, no, you know what I'm saying? All my nails was gone except out, you know what I'm saying? So I'm out there, you know what I'm saying? The nigga said, and the white boy said, you want to spend the night? I said, hold on, man. Listen. I said, because we were through. You know, it was gone. You know what I'm saying? So I was ready to go. He said, you want to spend the night? I said, no.
Part over.
I said, no, I want that. I said, no, man. I said, I'm finna dip. You know what I'm saying? So the nigga said, he said, you know, we in that little, he had a fine little room, you know, you can look out and see LA. He said, so you want, he said, so you don't stink? I had a little, you know, one of them old school, you know.
Pop that knock.
I said, man, listen, I'm finna go. You know what I'm saying? You know, and he looked, I said, man, I'm finna, box cutter, you know, old school, you know, with the razor. You hit that bitch, the razor pop out.
Coming out.
I said, nigga, I said, man, I'm finna go. I ain't finna stay here, you know what I'm saying? I said, I thought we was just coming to chill, you know, chill out. You know what I'm saying? The nigga goddamn look, I'm finna go.
Red line.
Yeah, and you know, so I don't know what you was expecting.
Episode 107.
Word.
Walt.
Yeah,
You say Walt.
I said, I'm finna go. That nigga said, you finna go like that? I said, I'm finna go, man. I ain't with that. I don't know what you thought I was. I just came here to, you know, get out a little bit and everything. And we weren't far from where we were staying. Yeah. So I said, he was like, did your name ain't take you home? I said, no, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna walk. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, you know, I'm hyped. You know, I could have ran home. You know what I'm saying? So when he tried to, you know, come on to me, and I you know what I'm saying, and got his shirt, you know, kind of cut his shirt. That, hey, he knew I was for real then. He said, okay, I'll see you on the set tomorrow. You know, and I left it at that, you know what I'm saying? But I know, you know, that shit happened in, you know,
LA. Happening for real.
I heard you
No. I'd have cut that nigga from here to there. Yeah, he'd have been talking out his throat if I'd have hit him for real. You know, old school.
So ain't bullshit out there when that shit come up.
No, because but I have never made a producer to do it, but that individuals, you know, that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And especially when they know that that's what you're into, certain little shit.
Ain't no telling who those individuals are and how they tied in.
Yeah, so I, you know, and we got a nut. And I remember one day we went to eat breakfast, you know, after we had shot and everything, we went to eat breakfast. So this is my first time really out in LA, nigga. And goddamn, we was in the restaurant, and I got up to get ready to leave. Guess who came in that bitch? Suge Knight. Nigga got that. You know, I ain't know how to tell. You know, cause you hear about a nigga, and when Suge Knight came around that corner in the little restaurant, like a little bagel shop or something, when he came around the corner, nigga, I froze like a little bro. I was like, you know, he was, Suge, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't pay me no amount, of course. He just walked right past, but it's just the visual of seeing that nigga. I was like, and all the shit that you were hearing about. I was like, I'm glad he ain't look at me, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I ain't had no explanation for that shit. So like I said, once again, I got a lot to say. I just ain't never said it in a year. And thank you for the platform to be able to let me open up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you.
Glad Suge went at that party.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to get up out of that, man. But it's been wild. You know, it's been a wild ride, but it's been enjoyable. Because like I said, I've seen a lot of shit and did a lot of shit. You know, some I'm proud of, some I ain't. But it got me to where I'm at now. I survived, you know what I'm saying? And God is good, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't complaining about that. You know, that's why I say I could get along with the devil if he don't ask me to sin, you know what I'm saying? So it's just be able to do what you need to do when you need to do it and still be funny. Like I said, that phone been ringing for 26 years. You know what I'm saying? It might not ring on a consistent basis, but it's ringing. You know what I'm saying? And every time I get an opportunity, I can be off. You know, let's say I can be off a whole month. No, don't have no gigs, and then get a gig the first of a month. It'll be like I've been working all month, because that's the true nature of how I do things. You know, how he puts it in me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've never been off. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I love that about me. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, when it's come to funny and making people laugh and having a good time, I'm there. I'm gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be professional, because I can get on stage and you'll be thinking, you know, on a consistent basis, damn, you be doing it all the time. But you know, it's lapsing in between it. Yeah. But the way I am and the way he blessed me with the funny, you know, it's like I've been on stage all the while. You know what I mean? And most comedians, I'm not saying, because I don't know their schedule. You know, I don't think people can do it. You know, you got to warm up. I got to have 2-3 shows before I get to the point. Yeah. But when I'm booked, it's in you. You know, if you truly blessed with the funny, you can show up at any time.
Give it that mic.
Yeah, you give it the mic. Coming to the stage, as they say. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. I love One Matt. As a human being, you wanted to be better, but I love One Matt. You know what I'm saying? Because I can live with myself. I can look myself in the mirror and know, if the opportunity ever comes, which I know it is, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
I'll be ready, you know what I'm saying?
You're active out here,
on both ways. On both ways. I could be in front of the camera, or I can be a writer, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, because I know a lot of comedians now are into writing. Like my guy, he's writing for the Miss Pat show and all that. So, you know, and then, like I said, the T.I. thing, a couple of the guys we know, they on tour with T.I., you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, if I could just meet that guy, you know what I'm saying, that will put you on no matter what. You know
I believe the main thing, though, man, starting off with just setting up your kit.
Yeah.
Showing, pushing the headshot, doing videos, and set up some reels.
Yeah.
I think it'll work, though, man.
Yeah, but that's what I've been doing. I might not have been doing it to the extent of being, you know, on like that, but I've been, you know, dipping, putting little funny stuff out there.
Over the next 2 weeks, man, by the next time you come back to the podcast, a lot of this stuff will be, the visual will be a lot more.
Yeah, I believe it.
And I'd be more than happy to help you with that.
Yeah, I believe it. And like I tell them, I just need that one person that believe in me for real. You know what I mean? And once you get that, you know, a lot of people say they believe in you, but if you got that one person that believe in you besides yourself, that, you know, that could carry you. You know, you could do leaps and bounds. You know what I'm saying? But if most of the people that you run into is only using you to benefit themselves or whatever the case may be, and not giving you the proper, you know, due that you need, then, you know, you're gonna always be in the transporter. You know what I'm saying? You know, but if you meet that one person and say, "Come on, sir, well, let's do this," you know, and the talent and the vision will take care of itself. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always writing, I'm always creating. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you judge a comedian for real. If a comedian be talking all that shit, just tell them, "Hey, let me see, show me something in your book. You know, show me something. You know, what you've been writing. You know, I can bring you a damn, what they call the little barrels that you did little. I can bring you. Yeah, I can bring you shit like that, you know what I'm saying, of jokes that I write, napkins that I wrote shit on, you know what I'm saying, because I'm always writing. Like I said, I call myself the Tupac of comedy, because I'm always writing, I'm always creating. I might not use half of the shit that I'm writing, but I'm writing. When I see something that's funny, I see something, you know, I'm going to jot it down, you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you be writing it be for later.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Just to, because I'm the type guy, if I don't write it down, it's going to evaporate, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'd be asking my girl, I'd be like, damn, what that just, you know what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah. What about playing a character, though?
Yeah.
Acting.
Without a dress. I'm not going to put on a dress. No, like I said.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah, I'm open to.
Boundaries out here.
I'm open to whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know, I'm not going to turn down nothing. I'm open to whatever. You know, I don't know how to act, but I learn how to act. You know what I'm saying?
You're a great actor.
Yeah, I don't know how to do this, but I learn. You know what I'm saying? But if the opportunity is brought to me, you know, I don't turn down nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna do anything, but I ain't gonna turn down nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then at the point of my career, I'm gonna just say, nah, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But if it's gonna help me get to where I want to be, well, yeah, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? What time I need to be there? You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, bro.
You know, so I ain't never turned down nothing for real. But I just ain't with the bull crap. You know what I'm saying? Because once I peep it, oh, now you trying to play me.
Yeah.
So I'd rather not do that. You know what I'm saying? And because I want to be straight up with myself. And then I ain't gonna let nobody play me, because if I continue to do that, then now I'm bitter, what they say, and then now I'm mad.
You played.
Yeah, and then next time you holler at me, it ain't gonna be no fun experience. You know what I'm saying? And then now if you, because you know back in the day you could get at them. You know what I'm saying? Now they gonna flip it. Oh, he bitter because he nah. You tell them the truth. You know, because it's all in one side of the story. Tell them how you blocked me from doing this. Tell them how you told this one not to mess with me. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't bitter or mad at anybody because of just to be mad, just walk around.
Truth though.
You have to been and done something to Sir Walt for me to even speak your name or even talk to you in a negative vibe, because you ain't on my mind like that. I don't give a damn about you like that. You know what I'm saying? But if you rub me the wrong way, I might not say nothing, but you know what you did. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And if when I get a chance, you know, I'm like, what that boy name? I'm like Kanye. Wait till I get my money right. You ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is. You know, you got paper, you can cover up a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you ain't got no paper, who they gonna believe? A nigga with $5 or $5 million? Okay.
Nigga
So,
with the more views.
yeah,
man.
yeah. So and that's how certain people live. They life, because they know, you know, where he ain't gonna reach this potential. So you know what I'm saying. But you don't never know who got next. You know what I'm saying. So you should treat everybody accordingly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying. But if you got an ego and you think where you at you can, then you pull some bullshit like that, and then nigga call you out, you bitter. And then even in that situation, who the people gonna believe?
Yeah.
So, you know, so
Don't stop that cake from getting baked either.
yeah, yeah. So, you know, because if I get real salty on it, I know how to go by doing dirt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, but I don't want it to
Yeah, it
result
ain't
to
about
that.
that,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm too old, I'm too good looking to go to the prison. You know what
But
I'm saying?
just sure you won't. Somebody will though. You keep operating the way you operate.
Somebody
Hating,
gonna do
pouring
it for
salt,
you. Yeah,
Make a way out.
dissing folks when they ain't know that deserve.
Stopping folks from making money.
It'll happen to you
Oh,
now.
I don't want these folks on my show. I don't want this. You know what I'm saying? Nah, don't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because if it don't catch up with you this way, it's gonna catch up with you
Some
that
kind of way, it's gonna catch up.
Yeah. So I just, like I said, I get along. My phone ring. I'm just as humble. Okay, cool. What day? You know, blah blah blah. Let's do. You know what I'm saying? But in the back of my mind, I'm always on my P's and Q's, because it's always gonna be something that, you know, they're gonna try to test you to see if you know. I'm gonna be loyal to motherfuckers who loyal to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
You cannot ask me to be loyal to you and you ain't loyal to me. You know what I'm saying? We only get together when you want it. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, nah. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just stay in my little, you know what I'm saying, my own little circle, like I said, and play with myself with my little toys running around in the circle. And then one day a gap gonna come over, then I can get out and do me. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way you do it with anybody. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, with comics here, I respect all of them, because everybody has their own knack and they funny. But I'm the dumb. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Ain't that wrong, believe that?
You know, I'm the GOAT, so it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Until you start disrespecting me, thinking you more than me and ain't done more than me. I don't give a damn if I don't do nothing else. I did that. And I can say I did
take
that.
it away. You can't take it away.
Yeah, and
I
then
put work in.
Yeah, and then I could go back and say, have you done that?
That's right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And it's real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's 100. You know, but like you said, people so sensitive these days. If you do that, who he think he is? Nah, Sir Walt. That's who I think I am.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't believe
Get out
it, who
your
else
feelings.
will?
Yeah.
People don't
out
realize
your feelings.
everybody's supposed to feel that way about themselves.
Yeah, and you feel that way too. I can feel this way, the way I feel about me. But if I come across a Dave Chappelle, I know I got to give a little leeway. Just to make, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but in the same sense, I'm gonna be.
I know the work he got in. I know the work he got in.
But I'm gonna still be respectable. But I ain't gonna be disrespectful.
That's
And
just
I ain't gonna
knowing
be
where you at versus knowing your
Yeah.
profession, knowing where you at in it.
Yeah.
You got to recognize the ones that's just homage.
Yeah.
That's just homage.
Yeah,
That's all.
Yeah. But you got cats that don't even want to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you get on these, like you say, you get on these shows, They want to call you. Hey, sir, Walt, I got $200. Yeah, I know. I got $200 too.
You want to have.
Yeah. That's my cell phone bill. Nigga, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But if it's somebody that I know and I ain't gonna do that much time, and I mean, cause it's just like when you work with certain companies. Certain companies, you'll work for this comic, but you won't work for this promoter. At that price. You see what I'm saying?
It's all about relationship.
Yeah, so and that's how I go. I work for this with this company. Somebody call me and say, "Hey, so well, hey man, I got blah blah blah." If I know you and we got a good rapport, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But if a promoter call me, I ain't never worked with you before, so now I got to ask for mine. You know what I'm saying? But then a motherfucker go, "Oh, I booked him for," you know what I'm saying? So, but what that got to do with this? You know what I'm saying? So, work for who you work for what you work for. It's an amount to it. You know what I mean? So, and the bottom line is all about respect. If a motherfucker respect you might say, yeah, all right, man, I do it for the 2, but I ain't gonna do it for 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. Yeah. Or, then a promoter call you.
They're working with you.
Hey man, hey, give me $2,500. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. But that's the difference of the relationships. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can't work for the promoter for $200 and you got a 4,500 seater. You know what I'm saying?
DG said, for real, we swap working. We fake it, 20 G's.
Yeah. And you got to respect that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's why motherfuckers ask me about free. I ain't doing no more free tickets. Don't ask me for no free tickets no more. I ain't did years of giving away, free tickets and years of asking people to come see me, come support me. I don't do that no more. If you come, you come. If you don't, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Because the simple fact is, you ain't support me anyway if you ask for a free ticket. You know what I'm saying? You
asking for something.
Free ticket come to motherfucker who been buying them so long.
Who been coming?
I'm just gonna give you this without you even asking.
Back to the report. If I got you been coming out, I'm looking up for it. But that don't come, man, buy a ticket. You know what I'm saying?
Man, if you're a patron, man, if you fuck with somebody, you ain't asking that.
I'm
gonna put that out there as the only comedy patron sitting on this pound.
And then if
you fuck with somebody, you gonna pay.
And then if you ain't asking that shit. That's what I'm finna say. Yeah, and then if you, in the other sense, if you know what I done put in, and the time I put in, and who I am, you gonna buy a ticket.
You gonna buy one. You ain't asking that shit.
Back to a cat I know. An associate. I used to ask this cat, not on a regular basis. When I got ready to do a show, I'd be like, "Hey man, you come to my show? Hey man, can you come to my show?" Man, all this. I go out to the Stardom. I see him out at the Stardom coming to support another nigga. So when I see him, he, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I asked you, I was going to give you a ticket to come see me, but you came out and support whoever you want to, but it's just a principle. I know this cat ticket was $25. I was gonna give you a ticket because I thought we was, homies. You know what I'm saying? And when he saw me, that shit it looked at you, man, go ahead on. So I believe you me on this thing today, on this program today. Don't ask me for no free ticket because I ain't gonna be the nice guy that I used to be. I'm gonna be like, when the last time you came and support me? You know what I'm saying? Because I seen not saying Cat Williams and me, we on 2 different levels. But if you go see Cat, then you should be able to come see me on everything I do. But you see him on Facebook. We just left the Cat Williams show. My ticket was goddamn $12.50. You know what I'm saying? You pay 37, for both of you and you're good. But you on that posing, you know what I'm saying? So what it is, if you don't like me, you know what I'm saying?
Two.
Yeah, if you don't like me, you know what I'm saying, what it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I be trying to figure out, what it is about me you don't like. Because funny is funny. When everybody laugh the same. Everybody laugh the same. It's just who you want to make you laugh. That's when it comes in.
But the unfortunate part, man, even in the Gideon's Bible, man, they talk about most prophets don't get love in their hometown.
No, you got to go off.
Until you get big and when
then
you come back.
I'm charging everybody. I'm taxing everybody. I go off and come back, don't even listen. It's going to be a hard game. And then you're going to really think I'm acting funny. You know what I'm saying? But that's what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? Because your hometown gets so used to you, they go to, because when I was going out to the club, I saw one girl on Facebook said, "Oh, he do the same jokes." You know what I'm saying? Nah, if you say I do the same joke, you crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I might have the same premises, but me as a comedian, as a genius, I'ma always have something new.
Yeah.
Whether you catch it or not, I'ma have something new.
Yeah,
so I'm
they
not
say
doing
they say
it.
they hit a premise.
Yeah, so I'm not doing the same jokes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but for you to judge me like that, I know that do the same joke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's way bigger than me. But you
Yeah.
don't say nothing about that. So you gonna try to put me in the box? Let me tell you something. I call all kind of, you know what I'm saying, Santa Claus, Easter egg. But anyway, you know what I'm saying?
I can't lie, dog. One of the before we wrap up, I got to tell this one. But one of the most hilarious things, I can't lie, I damn crying laughing when your ass said this shit, man. We was down at the Boutwell. I think you was on one of the Bennett shows. Nigga was in there. Boy, that nigga had that hair comb to the back, grease down, grease on his face, gazelles on. That nigga had that black leather suit on.
Yeah.
Man, you got right up there and said, man, that nigga got down said that nigga in the front row looking like a sack of garbage. Boy.
That was in the Boutwell.
Boutwell.
2005.
Well, that was upstairs, wasn't it?
Upstairs.
Yeah, up there.
Oh, boy. Man, hey, man, that nigga that boy, cause he thought he was so sharp.
He was fine.
Man,
And then
he
it
fucked
ripped
that
up.
nigga, man, he with a little slab, all that, man. He fucked that nigga night up. That nigga said that nigga out that bitch looking like a sack of garbage.
Bitch, if you, but
I never get that one.
if you, you know, blessed with the
Boy,
money,
I
I always
damn
say,
died in that hole.
you know, you're gonna always come up with something. So
Man.
for a person to say that you do the same joke, how can I? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to.
That was, and that had to been off the dome,
Yeah,
cause
yeah,
like he
yeah.
sitting right there, we all looking
we
at
ain't
him.
know him. You
Man,
know
that
what I'm
nigga
saying?
went in that seat, boy. That nigga could sit still, boy. That nigga,
You know,
he
that's
ready to go. He
yeah,
ready at the beginning. He ready to go.
Yeah, but that's why I told him it's off the top comedy. You know what I'm saying? You give me some, I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it in taste. Because most comics, when they find a niche, they rag them. They just
Yeah, stay on that.
You
that,
be
that
professional, hit them and move on.
Go get up off
yeah,
them,
now, but if you keep on,
Yeah.
let me tell you,
Cause you
something.
ain't slave no more that
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
But that sack of garbage, dog,
Yeah.
he folded that nigga folded up for the rest of the night on that seat, man. It was over with.
Yeah, I was out at the comedy club. It was a white chick out in the audience just getting all the comedian in the business. You know, I'm like, damn, I can't wait till I get up there. So, but I was thinking, okay, well, maybe, you know, usually at a club, you know, that somebody come down and tap, hey man, you need to, you know, cut it out. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody said nothing.
Yeah.
So, but when I got out there, listen, let me tell you something. I called everything from A to B in 64 seconds. You know what I'm saying? But they got mad because I used the B word. But I did it in a taste of comedy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then after that, I know some probably went back and said something. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. But that night, after that show, that lady and her son bought me 75 drinks. You know what I'm saying? Because they were, he did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they appreciate it. So
They had fun with it.
yeah, so it, you know, like I said, you know, the overall people might not have liked it, but these folks
They ain't
enjoy it.
take it personal.
No, they ain't take it personal.
Yeah.
So why should anybody else?
That
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So and then it's comedy. I don't know them personally, but by me using the B word, I think by me using the B word on a white chick, you know, that kind of, you know what I'm
Everybody
saying?
got it
But
in
it's
there.
all good because the simple fact, I can use the B word on all the black females. Ain't nobody saying nothing. But as soon as I say the B word about a white chick, you know, know, I'm like, damn, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? But hey,
Anybody can get it up here.
Yeah, anybody can get it if
I'm
you
at
don't
work.
respect the thing. You know
I'm
what I'm
at
saying?
work, man.
So whatever it is, and then I'm gonna do it in a taste where they gonna like it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you can't control my comedy, and then you know if you book Sir Walt, you know what I bring to the table. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, you know, I had the tag on me. In the day we're gonna close. I had a tag on me. I didn't show up. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. So once I realized I was funny, back in the mid 2000s and stuff, once I realized I had a gift, I started showing up. I started, you know what I'm saying? But okay, so what you got to say now? Then it was something else, you know what I'm saying? Then it was something else, you know. So now I'm at the age and at my career, I'm gonna just satisfy me. If I'm happy with the show, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And then I just did a thing just to let them know my versatility. You can say I'm not clear. I did a show not too long ago. I think about 2.5 months ago. I did the Greystone Country Club. The Greystone country club.
That was up.
And them folk love me, huh?
was
Because
up.
I was clean, but I was, still me.
Yeah, still
you know what I'm
on
saying?
it.
Yeah.
Right.
So don't never say I can't. But I'm not finna adjust my set, and you still paying me this low budget money. You see what I'm saying? So if you want me to do a clean set, pay me for that clean set. Because in my mind, I'm gonna just go out there and be me. You know what I'm saying? But if you say, hey, this is a clean show, and the pay reflects that, because now in your mind, you got to reset your
I gotta
set.
go to work.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah,
and
get
then
it
you got to
out.
be cautious. And a comedian that being cautious is sometimes suspect. You know what I'm saying? Because you're thinking too much. So like I said, that's why I put on my resume. And when I did, I like, shit, nigga, I did the goddamn Greystone Comedy Club. I wish a bitch would say I can't do clean. I can do, and when you're blessed with the funding, you can do clean, green, whatever. Kids, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If the pay show that, you know what I'm saying? You can't put these restrictions on me and not paying me. You know what I'm saying? So because
You making me twist my shit.
yeah,
Making me think a little bit.
and I'm willing to do that if the money's right. But if you paying me the same thing, then I'm gonna be me. And if I so happen to get loose, who fault is that? You know what I'm saying? But even if I get loose, I'm gonna be loose professionally and respected. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't gonna just stay on. I'm gonna hit you and do my thing. And if you don't be quiet, I'm gonna come back to you. You know what I'm saying?
Just go ahead and go and handle the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah. But them two folk that night, I remember like it was yesterday. Her and her son, after the show, they bought me 76 shots of goddamn Crown. I mean,
76 of them.
what it is, Patron. I drove home backwards. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't been to him.
In reverse, all the way to the house. You know what I'm saying? You'd have thought I was going forward the way I was handling it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, I am good. You know what I'm saying? Because, when you go up to Greystone, they open up the gate.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I thought I was, and then my homeboys out there were bartenders. Free drinks. Had you ooh, listen, I was family reunion drunk. Now I throwed up in my
You drunk
suit.
off them free ones, man.
And then got in the bathroom at the little spot. You know how you think the wall right there, but it wasn't right there. Now I fell between the crack of the floor and the wall.
Nigga going there and piss on the side of the toilet.
Man, I was drunk.
Oh,
I was family reunion drunk, man. But with me, when I do stuff like that, I ain't got drunk like that since then. Because I recognize, I know you can't be getting drunk like that, Walt. Because I was like,
drunk.
yeah, drunk.
Learn along the way. Ain't nothing wrong
I
with
was
that.
talking in cursive. They said, drunk, man, but I ain't, but I learned my lesson, man, and that's what I do when I do comedy. If I do something, you believe the next show I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So you can just keep the consistency. That's what's the name of the game in comedy. Now, being consistent, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, my man up in Chicago, he was like, man, da-da-da. But I understand. People ain't seen me, but I understand. But the thing is, like I said, I'm the big for the comedy. People might know me, but they ain't seen me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's my job to, put stuff out. Put stuff out to do skits and do that. If that's what it takes to get back out there, I'm willing to do it. I ain't gonna never say no to advance my career, you know what I'm saying, in this new age of comedy. But still, I should be working every weekend just off recommendations. You know what I'm saying? So, and you look at certain people, like I said, my man, big shout out to my guy Oscar P. Oscar P been my,
Oscar P.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. And he been doing comedy. He been doing comedy for about what? About 8 years. Now about 10.
A little longer than that.
A little longer.
A
Okay.
little longer than that.
Yeah.
I know probably. Let me see.
But I'm saying not as long as I have,
No,
and not in that class. But every time I talk to P, he was like, man, I know you're an OG veteran, and but I told him, I said, man, I ain't never too old to learn. You know what I'm saying? If you know something that I don't know, hit me. And that young cat been hipping me on, the new wave. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got nothing but love for. I know comedians. I know 100 years ain't shared that kind of information.
People, man.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. So whenever I can look out for him, I definitely gonna put him on something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, OP, man, that's my dude, man. And
shout out Memphis,
yeah,
brother.
yeah, Memphis, and big shout out to Prescott up there at Chuckles. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I still got some guys in the business that respect the art, and respect the Sir Walt. You know what I'm saying? And don't mind. You know
The
what I'm
resume out there.
yeah,
the resume is out
and
there.
I tip my hat to him, you know what I'm saying? Because I know, I ain't been on the social media circuit, but to still be getting booked from those, And Prescott got the club, Chuckles. He's the owner.
Yeah.
And for him to book me, and he know I ain't got the big social media following, but he know what I bring to the table. I said that's where I should be, and not just me, other comedians. We might not have that social media, but you know how funny we are.
Yeah.
We know what we bring to the stage. Yeah. And if the club owners don't want to vouch, every club in the nation got one guy that they can go to, and that guy said, you need to book him, and that club owner book him.
Yeah.
But if you got motherfuckers going in there that don't, you know what I'm saying, then you ain't gonna work certain clubs. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing comedy for 100 and some years, but I ain't never worked Zanies up in Nashville. You know what I'm saying? I worked Huntsville one time. See what I'm saying? I worked Chattanooga one time.
Yeah, the comedy cats.
But most of all the major comedy clubs, I ain't worked them. You know what I'm saying? And
Walt,
so
we're gonna hit them hoes this year.
yay!
We're gonna hit them hoes.
Listen, I'm like Lil Jon. Yeah! You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna hit them hoes this year, Walt.
And kill them. You know what I'm saying?
And when it start happening, goddamn, you driving them.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah,
I've been driving.
I got no gas.
It ain't who you know, it's who you're looking at. You know what I'm saying?
That's
You know,
right.
so we coming 2024. We on our way, man. It's all about, the funny. It ain't who you know, it's who you're looking at. And then we need to get out of that genre of, if he ain't got this, then we ain't gonna book him. I want to get back to the book him because he's funny, because that's what we're in the industry of funny.
Yeah.
But they done somehow turned it on the, if you ain't getting popularity. Nah, but most of the popularity folks can't goddamn do but 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of them still ain't selling. Out.
Start booking the motherfuckers that's funny, man, and that's the way the comedy game will survive. Booking the people that's funny, whether they got reputation, representation, Asian or nothing. Book the guys that's funny, because whoever in your town know who's funny. The comedians in this industry know who's funny. On any level you on, they know who's funny. So we need to start speaking up for each other, man. And that's all, that's the whole thing I've been. And you got guys in positions that just can touch it like that.
Yeah, and
make it happen.
Yeah.
But they won't because of some odd reason. I don't know what the reason is, but it's a reason. It's different reason. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes me, not saying that I'm lazy and stuff, but as I speak, I should be, and other comments should be working every weekend just off recommendation. So recommend your boy Sir Walt, and I'm definitely gonna bring it, because you can ask somebody that knows somebody that's in comedy. It ain't who you know, it's who you're looking at.
One of the funniest in the game, man.
You better believe it. And I ain't lying either. No. Hey, what am I drinking? Let me get another drink.
We get another drink. Well, we're gonna go ahead and close, because we pushing by.
You
pushing by 2.5 now.
Hey, when it's good, when it's good conversation.
I ain't complaining. If I had to be
right.
to work at 5, it wouldn't even be no problem.
You got to be at work at 5?
Yeah. Man, I got to get them slanging them haircuts, man. Yeah,
but hey, Mac, I appreciate you having me, fam.
Honestly, man, I appreciate you coming on, man.
Man, love, forever knowing, you know what I'm saying, forever being, you know what I'm saying, and all, like I said, the only thing we have to do is come together and make it happen. You know, you ain't got to be the most popular, but you damn sure got to be funny. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the most popular ain't funny. But if you got a brother in your, and I'm going to say this and we'll close, because every comedian that's ever been a comedian that's on the road now that's popular, we need to create a number 2 comedy tour, because every comic from the Chappelle's to the goddamn down at the bottom know that there's a number 1 comedian in every city. But that number 1 comedian know there's a nigga in that city that's funny, and he number 2. So we need to create a number 2 comedy tour where all the number 2s go on the road. I'm telling you, but that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? No matter how popular you is, from the Cat Williams to the Cedric Entertainer to anybody, they know that guy that ain't got his break. It's just like football. Everybody know that 5 football player, that 5 basketball player that didn't get his break. That was 5. That would goddamn outdo Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? But he never did get the break that he deserved. So that's what we need to be looking for. That guy. Not the first guy. You know, but the second dude, you know, them be the most talented guys in the industry. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Sir Walt, it's been a pleasure to come in here, man, and share these stories with the barbershop stories, man, my man Benny and my homie, you know what I'm saying? So, mad love to everybody. Keep tuning in. This guy got you. He gonna bring it, what it is to bring you the funny for what?
Yeah, bring you the funny for a little money.
I'm telling you now, you could be on the budget. EBT call, he gonna make you laugh.
Yeah,
Goddamn
right.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
You know, 2 fingers in the air. I love y'all.
Hey man, we appreciate you, Walt. Episode 107 with comedian Sir Walt, the superstar comic. That ain't who you know, is who you looking at. That
Believe
we saying,
that.
goddamn. So hey, y'all make sure y'all stay tuned in, man. Next week we got a show about the entertainment business in itself.
Yeah.
So so we're gonna tune in. We're gonna talk about management. We're gonna talk about how to get this money. We're gonna talk about what people fuck up. We're gonna talk about how people handling their business. We're gonna talk about it all because a lot of this stuff is kind of misconstrued and not really being talked about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, ain't nobody really talking about the business side and how comedians get paid, how they don't get paid, how all that stuff should go. And we're gonna talk about that next week. And also too, March the 28th, live at the Start On. We got the comedy show called Clean Up Before Company Show Up. So, hey, and I'm sure some of y'all know about that. Y'all need to clean up, period. But we got Double D, Sandy Morgan, and also got Cold Nails, man. That's going to be a nice show. Then the next show after that is April the 7th with my man Spanky Robinson, Destiny Pippin. That's going to be a great show. And Cam Stevens. Then April the 25th, Eddie Green, Skeeter G. We got Virginia. We got South Florida. We got a great show in Sheila. She gonna be on that show too, man. And the Southern Soul is May the 12th on Mother's Day. That's gonna be the Southern Soul mixed with a little comedy. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. Then also to Houston, Texas. I see y'all on April the 6th. So y'all go to BennyMac205.com and you can like, you can subscribe. Make sure you share these posts. And we'll see y'all next time. That's the other host on this show. Man. That's right.
What his name is?
For you.
What
Hey,
name?
Sammy No Nose, man.
Sammy No Nose. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check him out. He gonna grow a nose sooner or later. But that's my homie, mad love. Always support the Benny Mac Independent Comedy Act because ain't nobody doing it like he's doing it on a consistent basis.
Right.
Hey, it ain't who you know, it's who you're looking at. Mac No Nose.
Hey.
Holla.
Hey, man.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
Z-Lance Media, baby.
Okay, Weezy.
Oh.